Welcome back to the lab for another episode of
Motivation, baby.
That's right.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Episode 7. Man,
Episode 7, man.
We're coming up
You
to
know?
We're coming up to 10, man. We're coming up close.
Almost 10.
Do you know most people quit after like 12, 13 episodes?
Oh, great. So
For
that's
90% of people quit after, but we're not quitting, man. We've been doing this for a while behind the scenes and other places, so we ain't quit, man. Yeah, we've been doing this. Yeah. We know how to stay consistent.
So this may or may not be the last episode of the year. You know, due to the holidays, Christmas coming up, and New Year's and all that fun stuff. So speaking of which, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to those tuning in to us here.
That's right.
I want to talk about that for a little bit now. So
Yeah, we definitely want to talk about that.
this time of year is pretty. It's tough on a lot of people. but it's also a
it
good
can be
time.
hefty, you know.
Yeah, no, hefty is that's
It
a good
can
word.
be hefty. Yeah.
You know, us guys like myself, you know, we're working day in and day out, you know, trying to crank out that overtime as much as we can.
Right.
Me, I'm gonna get it when I can, but
That's right.
Yeah, it could
you know,
be,
we got
hefty.
families to provide for and whatnot.
Yeah, hefty on people's wallets and hefty on people's stomachs.
Yeah. So, for starters, guys, this time of year, I know a lot of us are worried about getting the gifts and, you know, literal things to give to other people to show that we love them and we appreciate them. No. I mean, yeah, that's part of it, sure. But this isn't a materialistic time of the year. Now, big corporations are going to say it is. But
Yeah, I agree.
you know, what's your kids gonna remember? Some fucking fidget toy that you got them in 2024, or are they gonna remember pictures and videos of you guys, you know, watching your favorite Christmas movies or having, you know, your aunts and uncles, your mom or your dad around that maybe aren't around anymore? You know, that's the most important part of the year for me, anyways. And Isaac, you were mentioning something about eating like shit, huh?
Yeah, right. So, I mean, a lot of people, I guess, even for Thanksgiving, too, Thanksgiving, Christmas, a lot of people, what they're going to do is they're going to...
4th of July. Any of the holidays, basically.
I got that off next year, by the way.
Yeah, nice.
I'm
There
not
you
working
go.
every holiday.
Yeah, we can
I mean, but
probably do something.
Most
finally.
holidays,
I
right?
mean, yeah, right, exactly.
Grab him by the pussy.
Yo.
Yeah, maybe.
Wrong
Make
one.
Honestly,
America great again.
So,
I was
yeah.
going with the first one.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, so a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people get together, they go to families' houses, right? And this is Diet and Fitness channel, right? And we want you guys to know, you go to this family's house. A lot of people say, man, I'm going to like 3 different houses in one day. Well, guess what? Each time you go to a house, you're gonna eat a plate of food, right? And what I want you guys to know,
Yeah.
right? What I want you guys to know is you don't have to go and fill your plate with till you can't see the plate. Your plate's 5 pounds. Like you're gonna if you are a person that cares about your health and your fitness, which is why you're watching this channel in the first place, because you care about your body and how you look and lifting weights and everything, etc. You shouldn't be eating so much food on those. It's not necessary. Like you can just have a little portion your meals. Have a little bit here, have a little bit there. And if you know you're going to multiple different houses, don't feel peer pressure. Your uncle, your aunt, they're going to tell you, oh, eat up.
Boys.
Well, aunt, uncle, know that I ate up like 3 times before I saw you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just fucking tag me next time, right?
I mean,
No,
if
I know
I'm
they
just
will.
saying,
Well,
hey,
Billy, you know, you're like 6'5".
I need a fat boy sound
You know,
effect.
I mean, you can, you know, Billy
Like,
needs
if you're-
calories.
If you're a bigger dude,
I
you
got
can,
a big
you
bag.
can get away with it. A big bag. That's some trending shit
fuck.
nowadays. Is that big bag shit, you know?
There's some big back action going.
Look, if you're eating a lot of carbs and you're eating a lot of sugars, yeah, you might have big back. I mean, you eating carbs like me, you're not gonna be big back.
Well, when
know?
you got the Buckeye balls, the peanut butter pie, the cannolis, yeah, I'm gonna fuck up a
Well,
little
think
bit.
about this. You're at a family's house. You eat all the hot food, and guess what? What happens after you eat that? 10, 20 minutes later, the aunt, uncle says, or whoever's hosting the party at the house,
I want
you guys
some
ready for dessert?
sweets. Yeah, I want
And
some
then you go
sweets.
to 3 different houses, and it's like, all right, you do the same thing over and over again. Like, and then on top of that, when you're done eating for Christmas Day, the next day, you're gonna be eating leftovers of everything you just ate again. So,
like Thanksgiving, dude.
right.
We ate leftovers for the
and,
next
well,
3, 4
same thing
days.
with Christmas. Honestly, Christmas,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is like just as much food.
So that brings up a good point, because I remember when Isaac he invited me for a graduation party, for one of the family members.
Yeah, back in
and
the summer. Yeah.
Isaac always tells me his entire family tries to peer pressure him into eating food, like all the stuff that carnivore diet doesn't consist of.
They're still doing. Like
And
they
I
did for
know-
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like Isaac, you made a good point. People feel peer pressured and stuff like that, but you don't have to. I know it sounds kind of weird to other people who aren't dieting, or they don't understand what you can and can't eat, but don't feel peer pressured. Just continue your diet and stick to it, and believe me, at the end of the road, it will be worth it. Trust me. You're always peer pressured, Isaac. I know that. I know you're peer pressured maybe by some other friends.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
and definitely family members.
When I had Thanksgiving, I'm look,
eating all that mac and cheese,
and I'm going
and
to
that,
the same
that good
family.
ass turkey.
I'm going to
that-
the same fucking family
the
for
cornbread.
for Christmas like I did for Thanksgiving. One of them, they said to me, "Man, Isaac, you lost all his weight, man. Why don't you just like pig out for a little bit? Why
Yeah,
don't
and
you just
that's
enjoy
what
your
average.
day.
That's what average Joe Schmo be
Enjoy
thinking.
your day. Like,
and that's
have some
okay.
dessert. Well, you scared to eat now, Isaac? What's going on here, man?
Yeah, that's
and
absolutely
that's-
not the case.
No.
That kind of
it's-
takes us into our first topic of the night, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna dive into carnivore and alcohol. We all like meat, red meat, right?
And I'm sure some of you out there watching like drinking
If you-
sometimes,
if
at
you-
least in a safe, moderate level.
If you
of it.
partake in the responsible consumption of alcohol, listen up.
Like I don't.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
We are not endorsing.
Isaac, take it away.
Okay, so one of the reasons why I wanted to start this podcast was because this guy does the powerlifting. Justin does pretty good in fitness, and I do carnivore. So I've been on a carnivore diet for the past 6 months. I've been dieting for the past year, and I've lost 85 pounds in the last year. Half of that has been from the carnivore diet, and I dropped it pretty quick. So with the
I'd say
carnivore,
majority of it, to be honest.
I mean, if in your opinion, yeah, give me your
Honestly,
opinion,
yeah.
yeah, because you look at me and you tell me, yeah, tell me.
Oh, brother.
We're being honest here.
Well, your caloric intake has also dropped significantly, I'd imagine.
I guess, yeah. So,
Wow.
okay, so
We'll get to that.
what the carnivore diet is? Carnivore diet is a subset of keto. Keto is when you're eating less than 50 grams a day of carbs, and your body starts burning ketones and not glucose, right? Your body's burning glucose when you're eating carbs, but your body's burning ketones when it's only it's burning fat as its fuel now.
So for reference, when you consume carbohydrates, your body
burning glucose.
digests it, and carbohydrates turn into glucose, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, right. So your body is
AKA sugar.
Yeah, that too. Well, yeah, it's choosing between like, okay, so protein is one thing, but your body's gonna choose if it's gonna burn off carbs or it's gonna burn off fats. So now when you're on a keto, you're burning fats, and a lot of people when they start learning diet, they're like, oh, I'm scared to eat fats. A lot of people think, oh, well, if I eat a lot of fat, then I'm gonna get fat. No,
Well, there's a
it's-
difference. Saturated and healthy fats. Right?
I mean, that's a whole nother topic, to be honest, man. That's something we can go into later. But like I said, your body is not eating carbs anymore, so now it's gonna start burning fats. So if you look at all these people that are on keto, just regular keto, they're eating a lot of butter. You see people putting butter on everything. I don't agree with putting butter on everything. You can eat a steak and have plenty of fats in that steak, and not have to throw a stick of butter on top of it, like a lot of these people on keto do. Like I said, carnivore diet is a subset of keto. But
I don't know about you, man, but I'm putting butter on fucking everything.
I mean, I don't. I put salt on everything because salt has electrolytes in it.
Probably why
You
my
need-
heart's gonna give out in the next
Nah,
5 years.
man,
But I mean, hey,
Let's hope not.
Well, that's
Damn,
hope not.
Bill.
that's a whole nother.
Fucking dark.
I got
shit,
dark.
dude. Fuck.
Fucking dark,
Somebody
bro.
turn the lights
Yeah.
off. It's fucking dark in here.
Fuck, even your mom's shaking her head.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. She's over here for the weekend.
Yeah.
She's
Yes, you make me nervous, damn it.
She's an
Yeah,
off.
because you're not used to talking to front people. That's your problem.
She's an off-screen guest of the show.
We always have
tonight.
guests.
Yeah, we have a live audience.
Sometimes we have. I mean, a lot of good shows have live audience, like Kill Tony. Anyways, yeah. So going back to carnivore. So I want to talk about the things that are on carnivore that you can eat, right? So obviously, any kind of meat. No meats have carbs, unless you throw tons of barbecue sauce on it. But naturally, meat has no carbs. So there's some dairy you can eat. Not all dairy you can eat. You can't have yogurt. Yogurt has carbs in it. You can have cheese. You can have sour cream. You can have heavy cream. You can have different kind of dairies, but you have to make sure it has no carbs.
I don't know. I like plain Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
I like mixing my protein powder with that. Kind of makes like a pudding.
Yeah, right. Like some people might like the texture of it,
Oh, it's delicious.
Right. So like I said, all meats, and a lot of people they'll tell you, they're like, "Oh, can I have spices? Can I have seasoning?" Yeah, you can have seasons, man. You're not gonna as long as you're under 50, you gotta be able to enjoy your meat
Who the fuck
somehow. Well, here's the thing.
Listen,
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
really know much about carnivore. I'm gonna be honest with that.
Well, now I've been studying. Like I said, I've been.
No seasoning either.
I'm
Like,
not gonna.
what-
So I've been red pilled on nutrition all this year. So a lot of people they'll have a lot of butter on their meats because they don't want to have seasoning, because seasonings come from plants, right? And plant-based diet is not carnivore diet, because
Oh my
carnivore
God.
diet is animal-based diet.
So we're taking this shit like
There's different levels to it.
Fuck.
Taking it
Fucking,
raw.
There's different
Fucking
levels to it.
raw.
yeah, I mean, okay, if that case, you might as well just eat everything raw. Don't cook it, nothing. Just fucking eat it.
So you
Go
gotta
to
have
an
some
an- go to
fucking
an animal,
flavor
cut it
with
in half, and
No,
just
so
eat it.
this is why I'm educating the people out there, because they're gonna be like, oh, why are all these people that do carnivore diet or do keto diet have so much butter on all their stuff? Because especially for carnivore, it's like I said, spices come from plants, right? They come from like habaneros, this and that, and they're plants. So, but you're kind of breaking the rule, quote unquote, of it being an animal-based
Jeez
diet.
Louise.
Carnivore diet is an animal-based diet.
Well, black
And-
pepper's technically a berry.
Right, which is a fruit, which comes from a tree. So it's not carnivore. But me personally, I'm not that crazy strict, right? And a lot of carnivores,
Yeah, and here- yeah.
they still consider themselves carnivore, even though they're eating seasonings and spices on their meats.
Look, I agree. I mean, don't overcomplicate it, guys. Go on a diet and don't worry so much about the stigma or the fucking labels. Like, oh, hey, Isaac, you're not carnivore. You add spices, which comes from the plant, which comes from the ground, which comes from this kind of soil and all this bullshit. Just fucking eat, man.
I mean,
You
look,
know-
you see a fucking vegan, he's crying when he accidentally eats cheese that's not real. That's actually real cheese.
Oh,
He starts
that-
crying. He goes
those-
crazy because it
those
comes from
are-
an animal.
Those are fucking liberal vegans, man. They're liberals. I haven't seen really any bodybuilders kind of complain over that shit, but hey,
Well,
they're
'cause
probably out
because
there.
they're not liberal like vegans. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game.
So,
So-
Isaac, since we're on the topic of carnivore, I want to bring up a couple things. What's your take on fiber intake? And I know with
Okay,
a lot of
so
people going on the carnivore diet,
Yeah. So,
they're worried about the fiber
Right,
intake.
right.
Oh, I'm not gonna poop.
dude,
that's kind of a
tell-
concern.
I will tell you, man, that is straight absolute bullshit. You poop once you get used to this diet. Once your body adjusts to this diet, you get used to it, and before you know it, you're starting to use a bathroom like anyone else. You start to,
Really?
yes.
So
absolutely.
what's when you're starting off? What's the frequency of the shit?
So it's gonna
Because
be.
there's a lack of fiber in the diet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but
So
here's,
then
here's
how do you
another thing.
supplement that?
No, but here's another thing though. Here's another you guys gotta understand though. You don't actually need fiber to survive. You don't need it. Once you go deep into the diet like me, and you've learned about it. You don't need fiber. The human body doesn't need fiber. Actually, it really does not. So
But I would.
and I don't get fiber. So I use the bathroom completely fine. The first couple weeks it was tough because your body's going through a transition, a huge transition. The first time ever in his life, you've been taught all your life you need to eat carbs, this and that. But yes, the first couple weeks it's called the keto flu, right? And your body's going through a huge dump of all its water weight, and it's going to a different phase of burning ketones instead of glucose. But I'm not gonna lie, your first couple weeks, your poop is gonna be like a rocket. It's gonna shoot out like a rocket. But after a couple months in, you're gonna be like, all right, you start using the bathroom like you did when you were eating carbs.
So are you saying
get adjusted to
fiber? Are
You don't
saying-
need it.
are you saying fiber is or is not necessary?
Not necessary. Not necessary.
Well, okay.
Because I don't.
Well, see,
I
here's the
haven't
thing.
had
I
in the
would
past
kind
6
of-
months.
I would kind of argue because,
Of course, you don't do my diet.
well, the reason I would is because you say, yeah, I mean, okay, if you want to say in the aspect of fiber isn't necessary, but
It's not.
holding your shit in like that,
I don't anymore,
I
though.
don't
That's
really.
Do you
think
not?
That's,
Do you not? Did you
well,
not
that's
hear what
why I
said
asked the question: what's the frequency of the shits?
that? Okay, so what
Usually, I go every day or
I use a bathroom
every
like
other day.
I use a bathroom like
twice a day.
yeah.
I use a
very big boy.
bathroom every day or every other day. Now,
Okay, yeah. See, that
Yeah.
makes sense because I remember when you started, you were telling me it was every like fucking 4 days or something. I was like,
that's when
don't
I first started, man.
Yeah,
That's
right.
When I first started,
and that's
yes.
what the viewers
I was
probably
going through
are
a
questioning
transition
as well.
yeah.
So that's why I want to bring that up.
Right. No. Right. And right, exactly right. And a lot of people will think that, but that's why society teaches you to be scared of diets like this, and just go eat their rice and their grains and their processed food because this goes back to when the food pyramid was made. There was a lot of scientists that got paid off to say that this works because they had to figure out how we're gonna feed all these people. The population of the world is starting to grow and it's getting bigger and bigger. How are we gonna feed all these people? And it's not easy to get meat like it is to get a lot of rice, a lot of grains, a lot of different carbohydrates. So that's why they made the food pyramid and they started to add all these things in it that humans don't need. But they had to figure out how to feed people, right?
On
And
a
that's-
budget?
That's everything
Right,
is
on a budget, yeah.
Everything's a fucking business. If you guys are in
Right,
America,
and meat
you
is
gotta realize
expensive.
that everything in the world on the face of the earth is a business.
You
So-
know, a lot of people tell you
Even scientists.
a lot of
Sometimes
peop-
scientists will bullshit a pitch to investors
So
to get them to invest.
you know, a lot of people
so
say
is the incarceration business.
Incarceration.
That's
A lot of
gonna
people
be
teach you-
deep one if
a
we
lot of
even
people
think we
teach
can
you
dare dive into that one.
We can do that rabbit hole.
an
some other
apple a
time.
day is how to keep the doctor away,
Let me tell you.
or bro, a steak a day is how you keep the doctor away.
So Isaac, I want to
I'll
ask
tell
you
you that much.
The apple's kind of funny, but
Isaac, I want to ask you a couple of questions here in regards to your diet. Okay.
Yeah.
So you say fiber is not necessary, right?
Yes, not necessary.
Now explain this to
got
me
a
though.
shit right
So
now.
Your
Fuck me.
your kidneys and your liver are constantly they're filtering waste.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
You know, well, why are they constantly filtering waste if you're eating per se clean, right? You know,
I'm gonna kind of.
there's a bunch of harmful chemicals. There's all sorts of stuff in our water these days. There's even pharmaceuticals in our meats these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing's fresh unless you
Yeah.
go out.
Unless you
on
have
your
your own
own.
farm, your own garden, you pick it that day and you eat it the same day. You cannot beat that.
Right. You
There's
find
literally nothing that can beat that.
You find an animal in the wild, you hunt it, you
yeah,
harvest
you
it.
just start eating it. Don't even
That's as
skin
clean
it. Just
as you
eat
can
it.
get.
No, absolutely, yeah.
You know, but if we're gonna buy things from the store, there's always additives.
Yeah.
You know,
But it's gonna
Yeah,
be hard
there
to
always
process
is.
meat like it is gonna be processed other
sure.
stuff in the grocery store.
you know, and I guess what you're saying is your body adjusts to the lack of fiber over time. But
Yeah,
you,
the body's naturally an adaptive organism.
because I've never done pure carnivore. I have done
Right.
I have
Shit.
done
I think
Atkins
a lot of
or
people have.
damn near
And
strict keto.
And I've done both, you know.
And
so
I
it's
still
like-
needed fiber in my diet. You know, I got that from certain vegetables. And
But what makes you think you need fiber though? You personally?
to help my kidneys and liver process waste, so I can
Okay.
shit.
I mean, I'm just telling you. I'm here to tell you, like, I have no problems no more.
You
using the
must be
bathroom.
like a unicorn or something.
Dude, no.
I
either
definitely
either
need
you don't
fiber.
believe me or you don't think it's true, or I'm a unicorn.
No, I'm just saying I needed the
Because-
fiber,
I don't need it.
and so that's where my confusion kind of.
Well, Billy, have you
Yeah.
ever tried something that hasn't given you fiber and you took a shit like a fucking week later?
Wait, but hold on a second, Billy.
no,
Have you actually, Billy?
my
Have you
diet-
tried a diet without fiber at all, for months on end?
No, I don't.
Well, that's
don't
what I'm
think
telling
so.
you. I'm
Maybe I
saying,
think
give
that
it a
would
shot.
be a try because right now I'm
Yeah.
kind of constipated and I eat fucking fiber.
Well, you're also probably dehydrated.
Dehydrated. I drink like a gallon of water.
So for the audience listening,
I always
drink it all
carry.
yet?
I always carry. Yeah, I always
What I-
carry. You guys know I always carry around my jug of water with me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for the audience
Wherever,
listening right now,
so.
I think they all can tell you about to use the bathroom pretty soon.
Yeah, maybe. You guys will know.
What the fuck's that?
Fucking sweating right now.
So,
Get the fuck out my face
Oh.
with that shit.
all right.
Trying to take a shit, man.
You know, I just know there's common
You can't hear this stream deck,
misconceptions.
but goddamn.
I know there's common like misconceptions in
should've
the
gave you
carnivore
headphones.
community.
No, there is the.
Is there?
And so that's
There's a
kind of
lot.
what I wanted to ask you about.
No, because and that's
debate
honestly the
with you.
most debates I get. The most people tell me, they're like, "How can you do his diet without being constipated?" It's like that's the number one question I get
Isaac,
from people.
that's exactly what I thought at first when you told me like, oh, I'm shitting every 4 or 5 days, whatever. I'm like, I don't know if that's good or not.
Okay,
But then
yes.
eventually you got over
Yes,
that
I
hurdle,
guess,
and I was
right.
like, oh, okay, fuck. Well, I guess.
Okay,
it's-
so
And
let me tell-
constipation is also a form of dehydration, or it's a consequence of dehydration.
Okay, so I'll tell you this though.
Before
Okay, so on this diet, you
Yes.
have to get electrolytes. You have to get salt. You just electrolytes and salt. If you don't get electrolytes, start drinking electrolyte packets, right? If you do not, I'm telling you, you're doing yourself a disservice. There's some reasons why I might have been constipated. Because at first, when I did this diet, I wasn't educated fully.
yeah.
So I had
I
to.
was just going dry rub, man.
So I had
Try
to start
rub.
taking the electrolytes. So when I started doing that, yeah, my body was hydrated again, and I was able to use the bathroom more often. And I was struggling at first. I started taking Oxbile to use the bathroom, right?
Okay, so you're using like electrolyte packets, like
Yeah.
pre-made mixtures.
Yeah, which we're not gonna say what it
whatnot.
is, cause fuck them.
You can get it anywhere, man. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
so
fuck 'em.
so my question is, I mean, those get kind of pricey, right?
Yeah, they can honestly.
So
yeah.
what about like coconut water? I know that's a fantastic form of electrolytes.
Okay, so there's a couple things that are in electrolytes that you can get, and then you get in your electrolytes: potassium, sodium, magnesium. As long as you're getting those, you're getting a lot of those, like at least like 1,000 milligrams each of those a day. You're getting hydrated.
And you can find a lot of that in coconut
Right,
water too.
that's what I'm saying,
Or you
yeah,
can get the
so-
packets like he does. I mean, that's his preference, but
But
You
and
know,
I do
for
I,
those of
I do
us-
put a lot of salt on my meats. I do salt my meats pretty good because
for those
like
of
I
us
said,
with
there's
a
electrolytes and
really
salt.
not as big wallet, I would say look for different varieties of electrolytes, guys. Good Powerade, Gatorades are fine. Just I prefer the zero sugar ones, just because I don't like all that added sugar. It's unnecessary.
I definitely do recommend a Gatorade.
Or even like Body Armor's fine, but again, you gotta watch the sugar.
I don't
in
recommend
those,
Gatorade because the
but-
sugar, the added sugar that's in it.
Well, that's why you gotta
So-
get the zero sugar ones, like I'm talking about.
Yeah, if it still has the sodium and the potassium and magnesium, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
The
which-
sodium is
which-
number one,
which-
honestly.
which-
But
yeah,
yeah,
but guys, if
Um,
if you're looking for a really good form of electrolytes, like just straight to it, like you said, the packets are really good.
Especially if you guys are high. If you guys have a really high athleticism, you work out a
sweat
lot, you do a lot
yeah,
of running,
right,
a lot
right.
of sweating.
you gotta drink more.
It's not always about water. You can run a marathon and drink tons of water and still pass out. So
Yeah, you're
it's
gonna
the
need some salt
sodium.
there
It's the
too.
sodium intake.
sodium for sure, which is crazy to think is like, oh, that dehydrates me. Well, your body needs salt.
Yeah, but
it's gonna need
you
the
sweat
salt
out
too.
The salt, so.
So a couple different varieties of salt for those looking into the carnivore diet that I'm aware of.
And I'll pitch mine next. Yeah, go ahead.
I've heard that to really stay away from the pink Himalayan salt
Yeah,
because it comes from China, right?
it does.
And that runs the risk of added chemicals and factors.
Yeah,
that we
you
may
should
not
see
know
how they
about.
make their stuff. So
I mean, that's just what I've heard, from around the your
Okay,
neck
so-
of the woods of the community. But
I mean,
yeah, I mean it's probably true.
there's also like
be absolutely honest.
like there's Celtic sea salt and Baja Gold salt, and I'm not too familiar with those guys, but I have heard of those, so I just wanted to pitch those out there.
okay, so the only thing I'll plug is
Nature's Gatorade though, coconut water.
So I buy salt. I only buy one kind of salt. I buy Redmond's real salt. It's actually real salt that comes from underneath in the ground. It's natural salt.
Redmond's
Redmond's
okay.
real salt. Yeah, it's real salt. A lot of people. And here's the thing: when you buy a lot of that salt at the store, the iodine salt or whatever it is, it doesn't clump, right? Real salt clumps. You buy a packet of a container of it, it clumps. Real salt clumps. Okay, so real salt clump. So yeah, I buy Redmond's real salt, and
Where do you
that's
get
what I
this from?
use.
Just like a local
I
grocery
buy it on
store?
Amazon.
Or
You can't get it at a grocery store. Yeah,
No?
you can't really get
So
it
it's
unless
only
you
on,
go to
like-
Whole Foods or something. But
So like the higher up.
One of those like
grocery
bougie ass stores.
yeah,
where-
yeah, bougie
Yeah.
stores.
Okay.
It's all health conscious. But I buy it on Amazon. Yeah.
Oh, look
So
at
I
that.
buy Redmond's real salt on Amazon. I buy my lights on Amazon or at the local store. You can get them.
Hey guys, dude, just order bundles of
And
shit.
here's the thing: if you don't feel like spending money on electrolyte packets, and they can get pretty pricey, they can get between like $1 to $2 a packet. And I drink 2 packets a day. So if you don't feel like doing that, be a fucking straight G and just drink salt water. Salt your water and just drink it, chug it. Yes,
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah.
It.
that's how you want to get
That's
hydrated.
kind of fucking.
And
That's when
It's
you
cheap.
have like
It's the cheapest way. Then go ahead.
when
do
you have
it.
strep throat or something.
And
No,
y-
this
you
dehydrate
also,
too.
You throw salt in it and
You-
you gargle it.
Isaac, you also
This
don't really
conversation
like
make me thirsty.
Isaac, you don't really work out.
I don't work out at
So-
all. Yeah.
At least not yet.
If somebody was to be active, like physically active, like 3 to 5 times a week, would you recommend doubling that amount that you take for that person?
Depends
Yeah,
how
yeah.
athletic.
Well, yeah. See that
Like
goes,
working out or
that
they're
goes
working
to
out, boxing,
how
running.
active your lifestyle is, right?
Regardless of the activity, right?
Wow.
It doesn't matter if you're physically whether you're walking or you're jogging. You're
Okay,
running
so-
marathons, you're
so
weightlifting.
let's throw a
you're in a combat sport.
let's throw an example.
You
here.
need electrolytes.
if
and
you're-
gonna need them more than somebody who doesn't exercise.
So let me break this down. So
If you're on this
you're
diet, of
on the
course.
carnivore diet and you are active 5 times a week, sweating, my man, I need you to double. I get in 2,000 milligrams of sodium a day. You need to probably double it to 4,000 a day, okay? Because I don't sweat that much, honestly. In my job, I don't sweat, but I don't hold no water weight, so I need more sodium, right? Because the carbohydrates, they hold water weight. Carbohydrates hydrate your body, help you hydrate. So, yeah, if you're sweaty and you're on carnivore diet, you have an active lifestyle, you will feel it. You'll listen to your body. Trust me, you listen to your body. My body told me, look, my legs started cramping. My body started cramping. If your body's still here's the thing. So what I did was I was only drinking 1 electrolyte packet a day for many months, right? My body started cramping. I'm like, why the fuck am I still cramping? What did I do? I drank 2 a day. And guess what? I don't cramp anymore. My body's telling me, hey, you need more sodium. You need more electrolytes. And that's what I did. If you are drinking 2 packets a day like me and you're still cramping, you need to up it up. Maybe up 1 packet, 3 packets. They say if you're still cramping, do 4 a day.
And on the
Listen to your
alternative
body.
side-
Listen to your body. That's my message.
on the alternative side, guys, if you're not doing the carnivore,
Yeah.
you're just trying to have like a more balanced diet. Guys,
I can just do 1 packet a day.
Fruit is okay, but
Yeah, just don't eat the
oh my
processed
gosh,
kind of.
bananas, great form of electrolytes, full of potassium.
Yeah, they're full of potassium. Yeah.
apples, oranges, grapes, fuck, a handful of nuts even. All right, it's just almonds or cashews, peanuts, right? Just watch how they're made. You don't want like the sugar coated shit. You want some like nice real shit.
Yeah,
Okay?
some nice raw.
Some-
You want to go in there raw.
Something that's gonna get you that little boost.
Dude, I used to
And
eat,
so-
I used to eat almonds with no flavor. So,
Something I want to talk about before we dive into the alcohol consumption aspect of it. What are you gonna need for your 3 meals of the day? I mean, the typical person has what, 3? I get away with pretty much
I eat
1
2.
to 2,
I eat
Right.
2 usually, but they're meals, not like
right?
little
So the
300
general
calorie.
rule of thumb, your breakfast, whether you wake up at 3:00 in the afternoon or 4:00 in the morning, doesn't matter. It's breakfast. Your body just woke up. It's the morning time for you. Like for me, I work second shift. I'm probably getting up sometime around midday on average, and you're gonna want a protein-rich and fat-rich breakfast. That's gonna get you the fuel for the day. You're not gonna get that midday crash that a lot of people complain about. Like if you have a bunch of donuts or
Because I don't think isn't that when
cereal.
they skip breakfast and
No,
then
you
they
gotta
go
feel
eat
like
around
shit.
lunchtime.
Oh,
That's people
fuck
start getting
me.
quiet and
Yeah.
tired and just
if you
ugh.
skip breakfast
sluggish as fuck.
and you go the whole day without having anything, you're gonna be running on fumes. You're gonna be exhausted. right? Now, if you're going to be doing the intermittent fasting or something like that, okay, guys, that's different. We're not talking about that. We can talk about that at another time.
Yeah, it's a whole
Sure.
other topic. Yeah.
But right now, we're
Yeah.
talking about the general rule of thumb. Why am I getting the midday crash? Oh, maybe because you had a fucking donut or a bowl of cereal, some sugar, carbohydrate fueled shit. And then, 11, 12, 1 o'clock rolls around and you want to take a nap. Well, those of you that work during the day, normal people hours, you can't do that.
No, we ain't normal, bruh.
Guys, get your eggs, get your sausage, get your bacon, okay? Hot sauce, great condiment for all of that. My personal recommendation. But
Low in calories.
and
Adds flavor.
moderate carbohydrates are okay. I'm not saying cut them out completely. Now, if you're gonna be on carnivore, then that's a different ball game with it.
You're gonna feel
Okay.
great too. Trust me.
But general rule of thumb, I like to have eggs, bacon or sausage, and maybe like a fistful size serving of some hash browns with some peppers and onions, and then obviously some hot sauce and maybe some cheese, a little bit of salt and pepper. Bam, that's it. Okay. Now, Isaac, you would probably have the same thing, except just take out the hash browns, peppers, and onions.
Yeah, most bodybuilders, they'll tell you like chicken and rice, motherfuckers. But I'll tell you steak and eggs, motherfucker.
Chicken and rice. I mean, hey, I've been doing a lot of chicken and rice lately.
I mean, like I said, like
but
there's
that's okay.
if you're not on this diet, yeah, I'll recommend if you're gonna go back to a regular diet, yeah, just do carbs that are not processed carbs, like fucking cereal and cakes and anything refined carbs. It's like no, if you're gonna eat carbs, eat carbs like fruits, some vegetables, some grains like rice. Rice is a fast digestible carb, right?
Yeah,
If
sure.
you're gonna go hit the gym, don't go hit the gym like you just ate like pasta. No, that's gonna put a brick in your stomach, right? You're gonna feel like shit.
Yeah.
Go eat some
Wow.
rice before you go to the gym.
So
That's not
for
you know?
lunch, you generally want the same thing. Maybe throw in a little carbs there. Again, if you're not on the carnivore diet, the carbs will get you that little boost at midday. You're gonna crash though.
Like, here's the
Okay.
thing. I'll tell people this.
You might.
Some
crash,
people might ask,
depending on
"Oh,
much
how do you
take.
feel on the carnivore diet?" I feel consistent. I feel steady the whole entire day. A lot of people they'll eat right and they'll feel, I want to go to sleep. Well, guess what? On this diet, I'm not bullshitting you guys. I feel the same like I did before I ate. I feel the same after I ate. I feel the same. I feel the same all day, every day. Steady. That's what you need. That's what you need to be steady.
When you do something for long enough, you get accustomed to it. You learn to adapt to it, and you just live with it. Like your body gets used to it.
Yeah, but that's okay. Here's the thing though about that. A lot of people will get used to eating fast food, and they get used to it.
Yeah, because it's convenient, and it's also
But
draining
their
your
body-
bank account.
their body
You could
gets
be using
adjusted
that
to
money
it.
to go get real food.
But their body does get adjusted to it though. They get used to eating that crap. So I don't really like agree with that. Really, like.
And guys, fast food is okay from every now and then. I mean,
McDoubles.
Oh yeah, I mean
Big
it's
double
not.
shit. You can't get it every fucking day of your life, man.
Hell, fucking no, dude.
America,
Hell no.
assholes. But look,
Yeah,
so
sure.
guys,
You guys are a bunch
generally,
of fucking assholes.
so you get home from work, the regular Joe Schmo. You had a long day of work. You're tired. Okay, cool. We all are. I know when I go to the gym after work. Well, lately I've been doing 2 days.
Yeah.
I have been for a while. Just the last little over a week, maybe almost 2 weeks. I took off because I've been adjusting to my work. I just got a new schedule, new assignments, so I've really been hunkering down, trying to learn those assignments.
Yeah, which guys, it happens.
Yeah, which
You know,
it's
you're
okay
not
to take
fucking
breaks every
David
now and then.
Goggins or all these people yoked
Yeah.
up.
But generally, I've been doing 2 days. Before work or in the morning, I'll go and do cardio. I'll run a couple miles. I know my big ass, and I like the row machine. About 1,000 to 1,500 meters on the row machine. My rule of thumb is 6 minutes or less to hit 1,000 meters, and then crank out the last 500 as best I can.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it sucks, but I do that on an empty stomach. I might have like an energy drink or like a C4 or like a Celsius or something before I go, and maybe a banana, maybe.
You fucking ready to go.
Yeah, Yeah, well, I'm tired of being 300 plus. I would like to be under 300 at some point in my life.
I mean, I think I'll be honest with you, man.
Billy,
Like,
I think you've been doing great, but
I think if you like ate a cleaner diet, I think
yeah,
you'd be
dude,
straight. I see the
you
things
definitely
you
got to
eat.
switch to the carnivore diet, man.
No,
that's what
not
it is,
that. No, motherfucker, it's not that. I see some of the things you eat, man. And well, you too, Justin. You ain't safe in this.
Oh, I know.
We're
I
not
never,
perfect.
I
shit.
never said I was, man.
I mean, I ain't perfect either, but I'm,
With the holidays being the last couple or several months, yeah, there's gonna be enticing things around.
To
that
be
we're gonna
honest,
wanna
I don't
eat.
really pig out on food, man. Even when it comes to holidays, I'll have like one plate and
I can.
shit.
but
That's it, dude.
lately,
I'll
really
be honest. I'm
haven't
not really
been-
much of a foodie.
I haven't been lately, anyways. But so you get off work, you're tired. Yeah, okay, fuck. Let's say you did go in the morning and you do cardio, like I generally do. I need to lift. Okay, so what do? Well, that's where supplements come in, and we're gonna talk about that later. But
and stay tuned. We're gonna do some videos on that on the channel too.
Oh yeah, totally.
We go into stores telling you guys about what we're showing you guys, giving you guys pro tips and stuff.
That's
yeah.
what pre-workout is for.
Yeah. To
But
supplement the
as far as
lifestyle.
nutrition goes, that's when you're gonna want a moderate carbohydrate kind of meal, not like a full meal, and enough to give you that energy to where you're not basically operating a car with no gas, right?
Something light.
You're gonna want some carbs, some fats, a little protein. Okay. Then you're gonna go hit the gym. You're gonna go lift for 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how serious you get.
The fuck's this sound?
Yeah, I hear that. Are we gonna blow up? Technical difficulties yet again on the channel.
Shit. I mean, it just came out of nowhere, dude. Fuck.
Standing by. Standing by.
Bitch. Yeah, it just came in. Fuck.
Alright, cut it. Alright, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. We had some technical
difficulties, you know what I'm saying?
I guess I live in a fucking slum. So,
Not really.
my apologies on that.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, some things happen sometimes, you know.
Fucking
It
ass.
just-
So
it is what it is. like
those of
Billy
you out
says.
there, that's why you hire sound engineers for
shit.
everything you do.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
I think this is beyond sound engineer stuff, bro. I think this is like
No,
building engineer shit, you know.
It could be
It could be, yeah.
Alright, man. Well,
a lot of shit behind the scenes. Anyways,
That's how I feel.
alright,
dog.
to kind of wrap up this first topic about carnivore, we went really deep into it.
Yeah, we
I
did.
would say.
We did pretty good.
We didn't touch the alcohol part. So, guys,
Oh,
we
fuck, we didn't?
we did go to the store tonight, and
We're gonna upload a video. I'm gonna upload a video tomorrow for you guys. I'm gonna talk about it.
we did get a good video.
If you want me to talk about it really quick, we'll talk about the next episode if you want. Or if you want me to just go on it,
give a rundown
really
of the
quick. I'ma give-
video here.
Let me give a
and then we're
rundown.
gonna
So
go
the
on
video
to
I'm gonna
next thing,
upload,
bro.
the video I'm gonna upload, like I said, so on a carnivore diet, you cannot have carbs, right? So you have to drink alcohol or liquor, or you can't have any beer because beer has carbs. So I only drink liquor. I drink whiskey and vodka. That's all I drink. Now I just drink whiskey, okay? It doesn't have many carbs. I drink pop, zero pop to go with it because it has no
Yeah.
sugar.
zero
has
sugar,
carbs.
not diet.
Not-
Zero.
Yeah, it is zero. Yeah, diet diet has a little bit of carbs, but yeah. So I drink whiskey.
Generally, they most don't, but some do. Some,
Right.
I'm sure, do.
So, and I'm gonna go. And like I said, I'm gonna upload a video tomorrow about it. But yeah, so I only drink whiskey or vodka if I'm desperate.
So make sure you guys go subscribe and follow all the
Yeah,
the pages.
and if I'm
man.
drinking vodka, I'm drinking vodka with diet juice that has no carbs, and that's it. Yeah. So let's move on to the next topic. Yeah.
All right, word. Cool. So, guys, what we're going to talk about here is actually going to dive us into our second topic of the night. We want to talk about old school gym mentality versus new gym mentality.
Shit.
And if you know anything about this, if you're in the industry like, I am, Justin is, Isaac, you're still on the outside looking in.
Yeah. No. Definitely. Yeah. I definitely agree with that.
There's definitely a change in culture between 10, 15, 20 years ago and nowadays. And even longer. So to kind of really hit that, I just saw a video and Sam Sulek was training with Jay Cutler. And if you guys don't know who Sam Sulek is, hit him on
Sure,
YouTube.
you all do.
Right, we actually did that a few episodes ago.
Liar!
A few episodes ago, we talked about him, and so hit that. But Jay Cutler, Mr. Olympia champion,
4-time Mr.
one of the
Olympia. Yeah, he's
greatest
4-time Mr.
bodybuilders
Olympia.
of all time. Him and Ronnie Coleman were the
We're
biggest
going at it
rivalry
in the
industry.
2000s, dude.
Yeah.
Very iconic.
Always.
I
Very
met,
funny too to watch.
I met Jay Cutler.
He's a pretty short dude.
He's short dude,
He is.
but I mean insanely
But
strong,
swole as
insanely
fuck.
huge, even to
Still
this
looks
day.
good.
And Ronnie is on his deathbed, which
You
is
know,
fucking crazy.
That is,
Crazy.
man.
Yeah.
When you powerlift
Ronnie
like he
is
did, yeah.
Also, how old?
No, but not the. It's not the age, man.
Well, what? Jay
Look,
Cutler's
no.
like what?
No, it's not the fuck. Okay, so these guys like Ryan Coleman, he did a lot of free weight. Well, if you look at guys like Dexter Jackson, he was in the Mr. Olympia for many years, many decades, because he did a lot of machine weights. You know, he did things that are easy on his joints.
Wow.
These guys,
Yeah, sure.
Jay Cole even said, I'm lucky I got away with little pain.
Yeah, because
Ryan Coleman, no, wheelchair, man,
When
Crutches.
okay,
because of what he did
when
with
you
his
when
body.
you when you take you know, when you're on the sauce, especially like these guys are, your risk of injury increases a hell of a lot more. I mean, you don't have to be necessarily jacked or lifting crazy heavy to have an injury. You could be curling and then one day you just have an extreme bicep tear, you know. And we'll go in depth a little later episodes about that. But
Even if you're taking it quote unquote properly.
sure, even when there's always side effects when it comes to that kind of stuff. Even if you're taking it properly, you're getting the blood work done every. You know, honestly, I recommend, you know, every 2 weeks, at least, at
Shit,
the
what are
very
you, a
least
damn
once a
porn
month.
star? Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Corn star?
It's important. But
I get the shit in the pants.
I don't want to get off topic with that. That's for another episode. You guys stay tuned for that as well.
All right, but yeah. So listen up, guys. Those of you that are hitting the gym,
I'm gonna come.
You should.
About to
So-
run my ass.
What I mean by
What?
old school versus new school, guys. I see it myself. I consider myself more the old school per se.
Me too.
With a little bit of the new
Definitely.
school. You know, go with the
Definitely.
times, right? But you know, old school, you're getting in there. It's a blue collar mentality. You're bringing your lunchbox and your hard hat. You're going in there. You're doing the fucking work. You're eating what you got to, not because you want to, because you have to. You're putting in the countless, endless hours of work, not only for your body but for your mind. You didn't really care what you wore. I mean, to a point, sure. But that's kind of what compares to nowadays. Nowadays, it's all about the aesthetics. It's all about how I look, not how strong I am or how functional I am.
Yeah, so like mobility and strength.
You can say. And some of the fucking workouts are just absolutely downright goofy. I mean, seriously.
Bro, you got to sell in some way.
Yeah. Well, like you said earlier, it's all a business. Everything is a business, right?
Everything in America.
You know,
Anything and everything.
Nowadays, it's all about the coolest gym wear, the most clout you can
Jeez.
get
You guys are
on
fucking
social
cringy.
media. You know, the
Like, what should I wear to the gym? If you're looking that shit up, man, you
That's so fucking.
don't
lame,
even go.
dude.
yeah,
Don't
just-
even go.
just
You're fucking
honestly,
cringe.
go
Hey,
fuck
bruh.
yourself.
Bruh.
A t-shirt, a pair of shorts, some fucking gym shoes, man.
Don't
Holy
matter. I wear,
shit.
dude. I lift at home with jeans and no shirt on. Like that's just what I do.
Well, it's because you live at home. That's your thing,
Right.
right?
That's what I could do.
So
I enjoy.
for me, I generally wear like I don't know. I like Under Armour. No, I wear Gym Reaper stuff, but you know that's because I can afford to get stuff like that every now and then. So I don't mind.
But you also support the kind of the company behind it.
I do.
Right.
I like
It's-
what what some of these companies stand for, and
Yeah.
so
So
phenomenal.
more
products.
of a morality kind of thing as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely.
I would say.
But I also don't need that stuff to go.
Right,
to the
Yeah,
gym.
like oh shit, dude, he wore a Reaper hoodie today, man. Holy fuck, he's gonna go hard.
Like I'm wearing
he's gonna
my
go
Gym
harder
Reaper
than
hoodie
last
right now.
time. Yeah.
This is my favorite hoodie. It's I don't know.
It looks cool, but I mean,
mean,
you guys
like-
looking up like gym attire and should I wear workout gloves or this or
I mean, bro, like,
you guys
I
actually
need
look
the
up this
newest
shit?
Fabletics.
I mean, dude, like
fuck you, man.
dude,
Bro,
like,
you can look fashionable and still go in there and lift absolutely fucking nothing.
I mean, like, dude, Jay Cole said he went to the gyms and they made the mirrors bleed. Like these guys nowadays, it's all about fucking like fashion when you go to the gym. It's not
Yeah,
about
dude.
fucking working out.
If you know
Is that
Jay
the
Cutler,
fucking-
man,
dude,
he
come on.
fucking took like, I forget if it was like, he ripped a towel or like a t-shirt, but he
Yeah.
wore that as a
Yeah,
headband.
he did.
every
Yeah, he
day.
did. He did.
Yeah, it was fine
know?
because you're going in there and you're training. You're not going in there to look fashionable or to your body and your mental state. Yes, you're going in there to look good for you though.
Fucking.
You're going in there.
Unless you're
You're going in there to be functional.
competitive. Yeah.
You're going in there to better yourself, not for anyone else, for yourself. You're going in there to be strong and to be the hardest motherfucker anyone's ever tried to kill. Okay, that's my mentality.
I mean, you trying to fucking level up, dog?
I take that shit real serious.
Hell yeah.
you know?
And you're there to
with
train harder than
myself.
last time.
Ag-
I want to make that very clear.
Absolutely. And guys, wearing like form-fitting clothes and stuff like that, that's all fine.
It's
You
up
can-
to you, man. When I used to go to public gyms, I'd wear just sleeveless, cutoffs or whatever. It's just something I was comfortable wearing. I'm not really too comfortable wearing like hoodies and all that kind of stuff in the gym or at least when I work out. So
I mean, you got pretty
it's
swole.
just kind of
over
a
the years,
personal
man.
preference,
I
man.
mean, you used to be a fucking stick. Now you swole, dog.
Yeah, I used to kind of get bullied when I was younger too.
Like,
mean,
from being
Nowadays,
You
guys.
could be bigger, but I guess you
stick.
peaked.
Nowadays.
Hell no, not
Listen
I
up.
guess you peaked.
Like nowadays, okay, like for example, this is going along with the new school shit. If you just Google what can I wear to go to the gym, right? The first thing that pops up is what you want to wear to look sexy. Why the fuck is that even a thing?
Why is this
Why?
even a conversation?
It's talking about high waisted leggings and sports bras. Just fuck off.
That's like when I see
Fuck
girls.
off.
That's
That's like
typical shit.
that's like when I see girls go to the gym and they have makeup on. It's like you're on
That's
the
weird.
you're on the
Why?
fucking
Why
car.
do you
You're on
want to
the
wear all
treadmill.
that shit and then you go and train?
No, because they're not. We call them. That's why they call them gym thoughts. They're not there. They're not there
Yeah.
to work out. They're there to find men.
Fucking Tatiana.
They're there to find.
Look, bro,
guys.
I just wore sweatpants, some fucking shoes, and a sleeveless shit when I used to go.
A hoodie and
To
sweats.
a public
man.
one.
Hoodie and
So-
sweats and closed-toed shoes.
Yeah, that too. Right.
Guys, okay.
You drop those weights on your feet. You're fucked.
I'm about to
See
roast.
some motherfuckers with some sandals in there.
Yeah, man. Some fucking Jesus wine.
Be advised, your teammate got their ass kicked.
I can't fucking believe it. Or
You
they,
working out
they
at a
got
gym
some.
in Afghanistan or something.
They got some fucking inmate jail shower shoes on. What the fuck are you wearing, bro?
They got some Crocs busting.
I hope you drop a dumbbell on your fucking toes.
Man,
Yeah,
that's just
exactly.
weird.
But, I mean-
first of all, not even just comfortability. It's just the fact of if you're squatting, you're doing your lifts, your form is proper, but the leverage of your feeding is completely fucking off because you're wearing some damn sandals, some damn Afghani sandals, or whatever the hell you want to call them. It's not good. You guys want some flat, what do you call them? Some soul action. They got like squatting shoes too, but
Yeah,
not
there-
everyone's gonna go buy squatting shoes.
There's actual lifting shoes
Yeah.
out there. Guys, you can get away with some Converse Chuck Taylors. Or
Yeah,
like me,
literally.
when I deadlift and I squat, I go barefoot.
Yeah, I'm
I
wearing
take my
Converse right
shoes
now.
off. I'm in just my socks. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you want to
man.
lift like that, go to
it's
Middle
okay
East,
too.
dog.
But
Nothing wrong with
I-
Go
that
to the
shit.
Middle East with that shit.
So,
Man.
guys,
We're in the USA over here.
something else I want to talk about because I will never forget seeing this, and it fucking made my skin
Oh,
fucking
shit.
just
Please, let me
it
know.
made my blood boil, dude.
let
Tell
me
me
know.
about
my,
Come on, man.
my skin crawled.
You're building the anticipation.
I mean, goddamn, he just said 2 seconds ago.
Not the gym I currently go to, but my old gym.
Yeah.
It's a real clout chasing social media esque type of gym. Which
Okay.
I mean, hey,
like,
that's what it is
It's
nowadays.
like Bradley Martin's
That's fine.
gym.
I
Who the fuck
loved
is
that
that?
gym. I loved that gym. I'm not gonna shout it out right now because I'm gonna say something negative about the people that go there, and I don't want that to I loved the gym. Just I had a problem with some of the people there. So I was down in the weight room. There was an upstairs and a downstairs, and that gym had everything under the sun that I could need.
Like
It was fucking beautiful, man. I loved
like the
it.
one gym we know.
But when I'm down in the weight room, and that's in the lower level,
It's like where the
And-
men lift.
I'm having to, I'm having to walk through the weight room. There's kids in fucking flip flops.
Oh no, you talking about some broccoli head action, kids?
There's
huh?
broccoli head ass kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
But
my
what made my
God.
skin fucking crawl was I had to deal with some fucking little chode cuck of a fucking dude following around this one chick in high waisted like biking shorts, a fucking 2 sizes too small sports bra, and he has like a selfie stick with like his phone on it or like a camera.
You know
or,
who
like,
he
something.
watches? Too much Sam Sulek
He
action.
no. Listen, he has a backpack
Motherfucker,
on.
I'm listening.
And he's following this chick around, and he's filming her the whole time, bro. He's filming her. All he's doing is filming her. She's walking around. She's not working out, right? And then when she is on the machines, she's just doing some shit, just a couple reps or sets here.
Probably
not,
shooting,
not taking it
some
seriously.
shorts.
Dude, her
Probably some
fucking
shorts.
ass was eating her shorts, man.
Say what again? Say
What?
what again?
I just it blew my fucking mind. Like, why do I have to deal with that shit, right? And then obviously,
God, who the...
obviously, like, guys are gonna look, okay? Like,
It's natural. It don't matter when you're at the grocery store, you're at a fucking library, you're looking. I mean, this is dudes. This
but the
is-
problem is
you look around, not to
when
be a weirdo, but
when you look and they catch you, suddenly you're just a fucking creep.
no, that's
yeah,
honestly,
right,
Billy.
right.
You make a good point because
And
that's
that
honestly been
didn't-
a problematic
That
trend
didn't
on
happen
TikTok.
to me, but I know that happens
You're lucky,
to guys all the
yeah,
time.
you're lucky it didn't.
Because I didn't give a fuck about that chick other than, you gotta be kidding me. You have some fucking
Yeah,
just little cuck following you around, filming
Yeah,
you.
but I can't, man. That's the picture in my head is pretty fucking crazy.
It's disgusting.
It
It's
is
disgusting. Now, that's the new school shit. The old
Stupid
school
woman.
shit, guys that were competing, okay? You're talking about
Right, yeah, fucking
bodybuilding,
around.
Mr. Olympia for the Arnold, okay? Strongman. Guys, powerlifting. Yeah, those guys had people
why
following
Gold's
them
Gym is
around
still
with like
fucking-
cameras and shit, right?
When it was needed.
But that's because they were celebrities. They were
Right.
stars.
Or at
They
least
were
they were
doing something
trying
productive. It wasn't
to
no
get
fucking
there.
clown shit now.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
that's clown world, dude.
Nowadays, it's
fucking-
anybody who's a fucking nobody has a fucking ring light and puts on TikTok, "Oh, I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
You're wearing nothing. You're doing nothing. You're taking up space. You're in my fucking way.
Right.
Leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of
right.
my way."
Get the fuck out of my
you know,
way.
But
luckily,
suddenly-
luckily, from the times that I went to the public gym, I didn't see any of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's dude, it
My
fucking
lord.
You got
dude,
a lot
that's-
of broccoli head kid action walking around.
I don't know why.
and they're-
Why is that even a cool haircut to look like a fucking broccoli head? Like it's,
I don't know. You got curly hair. You can't do anything with it. I guess
all these kids
So,
are getting
y'all look like
perms and getting
broccolis.
the same fucking haircuts.
look like fucking like,
It's like a new age thing. It's
I
like
didn't
kids who are
realize
18 and
I didn't
shit.
realize every kid out there now, no matter what you look like or what's your ethnicity, everyone has the same fucking haircut.
right,
Everyone
though.
has curly
Clone-
hair.
Clones, dude. Fucking
They're
clones.
they're all wearing fucking hats that are just floating on the top of your head. You're not even wearing them right. Like
Yeah,
just,
you're
just,
skinny
uh,
and you do one lift and then you do like some TikTok shit.
And you're
Gosh
all-
damn, it's cringe as
You're
fuck.
all on your phone.
At least do
and
it at home.
Maybe one of you is working out somewhat seriously. Guys, get the fuck out of the gym.
Yeah,
You're
especially
pissing everybody
you new
off.
age motherfuckers, man. Y'all are weird as hell.
And then don't be so surprised when people like me come up to you and say, "Hey, you're done. Move. This is my bench now." Oh,
You're
but,
right,
but
right.
I'm an asshole, right?
right.
You know, fuck me, man.
You're not an asshole,
I
Billy.
definitely
It's
feel
just
you,
these
dude,
new age kids. They don't learn any fucking decency or respect, any of that shit.
And there's no like camaraderie anymore. There's no hey man, that was a really good lift, or hey,
Yeah, that too.
your form was a little bit off. That's why you didn't hit it. Here's what you should do. Here's what I do. Here's how this can help you.
Yeah, like
No
no,
one
like
does that.
actually go there to learn and to train. And if you have a question, go up to others who, you know, perhaps are bigger and stronger, and you may look at them and be like, you know, hey man, how do you do that exercise? You know, what is it called? Like, just fucking simply ask. Like that's how gyms used to be. And maybe some gyms that you guys go to,
I'm gonna get another drink.
it still may be like that, but for the most part, it's really not. It's all you broccoli head action kids coming in there, man, and just you want to shoot videos. And I know everyone wants to be the next big fucking influencer because the way social media has shown that to you and the way it has taken off especially in the most recent of years. Anyone could be a TikTok or a big fucking celebrity or star on social media. But at least go in there and fucking train. Train hard.
If you don't do the work, but you're doing everything that maybe the other successful people are doing, you're a fucking poser. Remember when you were younger, generally your mom would say, you could be president one day if you put your mind to it.
Oh,
Guess what?
hell.
We're not fucking presidents, okay? So
Nor do I even want to.
You're not going to be a fucking celebrity, dude. Not to bust your bubble here, but if you're going to be doing all that fucking stupid shit, yeah, I'm ranting here. I'm pissed off, man.
Well, no, it's okay. It's granted because everyone thinks they're going to be, I hate this asshole, but the next Bryce Hall or the next fucking Alex Babanti or whatever his name is. All those other, and the Sam Sulek guy, he took off, so now everyone's trying to be like Sam Sulek, and it's fucking ridiculous.
And props to Sam, man. I mean, phenomenal.
No, good for him. He just went in there. He's a casual dude. He films himself working out. He looks great for being fucking 21. He's now probably, 22? 22, 23 is
he's
shit.
under 25. But
Yeah, he's under 25, but he's around there, and he looks great. He goes in there. He just films his workout. He's a respectful dude. He's not an asshole like you little clown heads in there, ass hats, going up there, taking up space, and just being ridiculous.
So consider this.
There's a difference.
Consider this a reality check, okay?
Yeah, especially for you broccoli heads.
I'm gonna give you guys a quick story here, and if this applies to you, great. If not, take a lesson from what I'm about to say. Probably about last month, I was in the gym, and there was this younger kid. He may have been like 19, 20. He sees me lifting. I'm repping out 315. I'm bumping up 335, and I ended up topping out at 385. I hit it for 1, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm done. And that's my all-time max.
They're like a PR.
Yeah, no, I definitely PR.
Okay.
Right. And then I tried 405 with my sling on because I still felt kind of good. It's just, I was getting tired.
Mm.
And I hit the 405, but I didn't get that on video, so it doesn't count. But I hit
for you schmucks out there.
I hit 385 raw, which was great. I'm proud of myself
Nice.
for that one. But then I see some kids over on the other end of the bench aisle, and dude, they're twigs, man. Like, hey, you guys, which is fine. You guys got work to do.
Yeah, everyone started somewhere, bro. I remember I started off with like 10 pounds on each side of the bar.
And right.
Really.
And what I mean by that is you're not going to be hitting what I'm benching right now. And that's not to insult you.
At least not
that's
a couple
just to
months
be real,
either.
right? So I see them over there. They're putting more weights on. They put on 225. And luckily I'm able to rep that out virtually no problem.
Billy, you put in work. You built up to that.
Years
To be able to lift that.
blood, sweat, and tears.
Literally.
Just to say, hey, I can bench 225 for how long I want.
Yeah.
And I see them over there, dude. They unrack it. The one kid is dying, coming down.
God damn.
He gets it on his chest, and he goes to push up, and it ain't going nowhere. And his 2 and 3 friends are trying to pick it up. He's getting spotted by like two or three kids.
Okay, that's a bit.
They're not getting it.
All right, guys.
And I'm watching this.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You know what? Fuck you, man.
No, that was the wrong one.
Dude, Billy's offended now.
I thought I said what the heck. I thought I said what the heck.
Such a red flag. Oh my God. So I walk over there because they're freaking out.
Yeah.
And I told, hey, move, get out of the way. And I get behind the bench,
shit.
and I pick the bar up off of them, and I rack it myself.
Of course.
And I said, what the fuck are you doing? You guys were just benching with 25s on. What are you doing?
What was he lifting?
225.
Jesus
Why,
Christ.
dude? That's
And
two
you
fucking.
guys-
That's 245s on each side plus
Yes.
the 45 bar.
That is 4 total plates of 45 pounds plus
Right.
the bar.
Yes, that's two. Like, what the fuck is?
Okay,
Dog,
I don't.
I was-
look.
Like, it's
I-
trying to do
I
it for the
was
fucking
amazed.
video nowadays, dude.
Look,
And of course,
Go
it
ahead,
was some broccoli heads wearing fucking
Yes.
Air Jesus ones
but
and
guess
shit.
what? They do it for the fucking video and for the TikTok.
Like they just got out of bed and walked in the gym.
But your
Man.
muscles don't do it for the video and TikTok. Your muscles like, look, if you don't
No.
train me hard enough, I'm not gonna lift this weight, dude.
Like, yes, there is a point where, hey, you're pushing yourself. If you're not getting it, you're going to the point of failure. Don't call it a failure. You just reached your next benchmark. Work off that.
Yeah, but
This was
going from-
fucking
yeah,
fail. This was
that's-
a total failure. And
Oh.
it pissed me off because that's how people get hurt, man.
Oh,
It does.
That's how
Really,
kids
dude.
get hurt.
Right.
That's how people get discouraged. And yeah,
Right.
maybe get off your fucking phones. Maybe quit being on TikTok or filming each other doing
Right, before
stupid
they know
shit.
it, they'll be bitching.
Yeah.
Look, I think you guys could do that if you do it responsibly, but not obnoxiously. One of my
Just
neighbors,
ego lifting, yeah.
he was ego lifting because he wanted to impress. You know, he's kind of cringe, but he wanted to impress some girls at the gym or whatever, and the guys around him.
What
And
I just explained.
he
my
ended up,
story was
uh,
ego lifting. by
yeah,
the way.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly,
I want to
right,
also bring this
yeah.
up because I think it's very important that he wanted to ego lift and impress people around him, the chicks too. And his buddy's pretty big. He's been lifting for years and years, and he goes in there and is like, fuck it, man. You know what? Let's just shove plates and plates and plates on him.
my!
He deadlifts and he pulls something in his back. Now I know what you're thinking, like, okay, he pulled his back, whatever. No, not whatever, because he was walking around with a bag on him that was hooked up to him, literally inside of him, for a couple months, and he had to drain a bunch of fluid from it. And it was hard for him to take baths, showers, whatever. Someone
Was
had
this-
to kind of.
Was this something with his discs?
I'm not
No,
exactly
not-
sure. I did talk to him because I mean he is my neighbor. I was like, he's like, oh yeah, he's been walking around with a bag on him, hooked up to him for months.
Just to drain
And I'm
fluid
like-
out of his back that he
yeah, he
tweaked.
had fluid in it, and when he was lifting, he just like, whoa, he just like fucking just some sharp fucking pain just ran right through the back, and I'm like, dude, what the hell happened? And that's when he told me, he's like, yeah, I was being an asshole, I was ego lifting, and I was trying to impress people, whatever. I thought it'd be cool, and then he did that with the deadlift,
the
and
humility.
Right, but the whole
he had a
fucking-
bag on him. Luckily, thank God he's okay. I think he's good now, but
One of the moral
shit, for-
principles and benchmarks.
it was
for
hard for
being
him
a
to move, man.
Humility.
Right, but like here's the thing though, he was doing it for people to look at him.
I
And,
know,
like,
and
he was
that's
doing
what
it for the girls.
Okay, and that's
Guess
what
what?
a lot of these kids are doing.
Are those fucking girls fucking him? No,
It don't matter.
2 months later, he still got to deal with the problem. 2 months later, they doing something to a dude.
Yeah, and
So where did that get you, bro? That didn't get you nowhere.
right, and
I
that's
hope
what
you're
I want
watching
to
this
tell,
fucking show right
especially
now.
the
Dude,
younger
you're a fool,
generation
bro.
right now with you guys all the ego lifting and
your
just like
hospital bill.
Billy's story as
Right,
well.
got your hospital bill.
Don't ego lift, man. Don't be doing that stupid shit. Make sure you guys do your stretches before and after your workouts, and go in there and hit what you can hit.
Quit chasing clout, chase gains.
Yeah, man. No one's impressed because you can barely lift fucking 225 when you started off with 25 pounds your first set. Like, it's not cool, man. You're not gonna
Yeah,
get
right.
views like that.
But hospitals are making money off this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, you
They see a bunch
motherfuckers.
of broccoli heads coming in out of nowhere.
Yeah, when they tore their chest or their fucking tricep or their bicep or
Yeah,
something
fucking
like that.
doctor
'Cause you want to
surgeon says, "Oh, another broccoli head." Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Dude,
Of course.
speaking of which, man, how about that United Healthcare CEO getting smoked, dude, getting whacked?
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
man,
man.
yeah, I
This
saw
is
that.
a
Yeah,
tough
yeah,
topic,
yeah.
bro.
Holy shit.
So a lot of women are.
That's
are-
that's
Hey,
everywhere.
a
yeah.
lot of women
Man,
are after
Luigi
him.
got an alibi, or about 500 of them, between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Yeah, no
right?
shit.
Free my man.
Because it's going against the healthcare CEO, which, by the way, is business. Because if healthcare were to be, if it were to make sense to people and take the people's side, they would be losing money. So this is why they do the things that they do. Like I said, in America, not the UK, we're in America. Everything is business, and a lot of people are defending him. I kind of think it's fucked up in a way. You just kind of go up to somebody and you started blasting, and that's kind of it. A lot of
Anyways,
people
I
are
started
defending
blasting.
him. What's his name? Fuck, man,
Sonny,
we gotta
dude,
put that meme
always
in
Sonny.
there. Yeah,
Hell
Danny
yeah.
DeVito,
DeVito, dude.
Danny DeVito. I don't know. I think it's fucked up. Being a business owner, it's I don't know. Man.
You know, I've seen
I really
more.
don't kind of have an opinion on it.
I've
and all the
seen-
women, of course, want to smash him. He just went in there blasting people. Now he's like, oh shit.
Because he
All
looks
these girls
handsome.
want to smash. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna lie. He's handsome. He's an Italian dude.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know what he looks like. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. What's your guys' opinion? I'm kind of curious.
What though? Give me a specific question.
I don't really.
What's
got a
your
specific
opinion
question.
on the CEO getting whacked?
Like, do you think that's like something people should be fucking idolizing or praising, or I think it's fucked up either way
Well, I mean,
because you're still kind of an innocent.
they're praising him
dude.
for his girls are gonna praise the dude for his looks regardless. Like, I don't care if he's a fucking werewolf, a fucking Zodiac killer. They're
you
gonna
know-
praise. They're gonna praise him for his looks regardless. They're gonna fuck him.
Well,
I don't care if he's killed
people
100
in
dudes.
general
they're gonna
are,
have sex with him.
because it goes against
You know what I'm
health
saying?
care.
Like,
It goes against health care because he had some. I think he needed some treatment on his back or something like that, and they denied him. So he
You
kind of
know,
went in there and yeah,
You know,
I don't know too much about the story, but yeah, like,
it was
like,
dude.
girls
It's all
look at
over
face value, but like, all right,
fucking
this dude's
social
handsome.
media.
All right.
well, yeah, man. You know,
let's do
chicks
it.
are always gonna go crazy over guys like that. I mean, fuck the
They
guy
love.
that
They love killers. They love drug dealers. They love all that bullshit.
the guy that killed his
Yeah, that I
family.
fucking know.
The guy that
Tell
killed
me
his
about it.
family in Colorado, Chris Watts.
I know
You
a
guys
couple.
remember that one?
Chris Watts.
Yeah, I remember
Sounds
that one.
familiar.
I think he dumped his daughter's bodies in some like
Oh fuck.
man, like oil
Yeah.
tanks or like something. And
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know. Look, it was fucked up, man.
Jeez.
He like
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he strangled his kids and then he ended up stabbing his wife. More details on that case. It's out there. I'm just going off of what I remember.
Right.
Fucked up, man. But I remember seeing, when his mugshot was posted all over the news. Oh my God, he's so hot. Like,
Yeah, right. That's
Are you
what-
kidding me?
That's the
What
problem.
do you look like? What
I'll pull up his picture.
That's the problem,
do you
dude.
look, Chris
It's
Watts?
like the thing is like when it comes to girls, they don't have to look.
Fucking
They don't
this
need
guy.
to know your backstory as long as like
Remember that guy?
show me him.
Honestly, no.
No,
Honestly, I
That-
don't
dude, that's
remember.
crazy. I mean, this was back in like
Yeah.
2018.
I don't remember this
Probably.
guy.
I wasn't
Nah,
really
I
big
don't-
on social media.
during those times. You were
Yeah,
doing,
Well,
back
well, if
then
you
I was.
know-
It
you
was
know,
you're doing a lot
man.
of porn stuff, like
yeah, I was doing a lot of films and shit like that. But
in the
I
industry.
mean, yeah. Now it's I kind of scroll
you
for
mean, dog? see
what's trending and stuff like that. But
No,
Bruh.
but then there was like Ted Bundy. I mean, you guys met. Oh
of
my
course, everyone knows
God.
classics.
Shit, we're going to a different realm of fucking.
Yeah. So
That's a rabbit hole for sure.
yeah, we can go.
You
down
chicks
a
are
lot of
fucked
rabbit
up.
holes.
You chicks are fucked up. That's all I got. to say.
I was reading actually comments too
what
on
they're
those
attracted to,
posts,
man, you
and
know?
they were just like
That's crazy.
they were pretty much sucking him off.
Absolutely mind
Like,
boggling.
yeah, dude, he went in there and shot a CEO, and then, oh shit, man, allegedly. These are all allegedly claims, but
He's got
yeah.
an alibi, or 100.
or a lot. Just see any.
So to kind of circle back to old school gym mentality versus the new school gym mentality, you can really tell when somebody's
a
from
cuck.
the old school era or nowadays a broccoli headed cuck.
Yeah,
is
so
what I'd
I
say.
mean, I still stick with the typical, the old ass bro split. I do like 4 days a week.
Yeah.
I do chest tries, back buys, shoulders, and then I do legs.
Works for
Shoulders and legs on their own days.
that works for you.
I know a lot of people
That works for
criticize,
you.
oh, well, you got to do it in a new age, upper body, lower body, or push pull and all that stuff. It's like, as long as you're hitting your muscles at least, I'd say like 9 to 12 sets for each muscle group per week. I think you should be good. And that's why they recommend doing the push pull or upper body, lower body exercises, because you hit your muscles 6 times a week. But
Look, here's the thing, though.
That's really up to you.
Like-
Whatever works for you. But that's just what I do.
when it comes to motivating people, I
because
want people to know.
I definitely hit the 9 to 12
I-
sets.
like, here's the thing, like that might be a lot for some
For each
lazy
group.
fucks out there. I want people to know. Look, just fucking start somewhere.
Yeah, dude, honestly, you guys can do a 3-day a week
Like-
fucking plan. Like literally 3 days a week.
If you don't know how to get started,
Just fucking start
do
somewhere.
me a favor. Pick up your phone.
And type in
Go to YouTube.
bodybuilding.com.
How do
beginner
I
workouts.
work out?
Beginner workouts.
I do
Seriously,
recommend
it's that easy.
bodybuilding.com because there are forums on there.
Yeah, there is.
Of honestly, that's where I kind of started.
Or
Billy,
go on
not to
Muscle
discredit
and
yours, but bodybuilding.com or Isaac
Muscle and
said
strength.
muscle
Bodybuilding.com
Yeah.
is a phenomenal resource as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna compare it to Reddit, but it's forums of these. A lot
I
of
mean,
these
like, when I
workout
used to-
fucking
Mhm.
gurus and bros that will give routines and
during
just
the,
read through it.
Yeah, like during the COVID era, like Muscle and Strength. I used to go on their website to look up 3-day, 4-day, and 5-day workout
Yeah.
routines.
Sure.
You guys can start off with a 3-day, man, and trust me, the first couple months.
Because the problem is, guys, like we don't want people to like. We don't want to tell them like we do and tell them, hey, go do what we do. No, we want people.
No,
You want
each-
the problem with
Dude.
with people is like they need to like
Billy
give them
work out
something
2 hours.
easy
he kills me.
as a gate. Right, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking
As a
kills me.
gateway.
2-hour workout, he kills me.
Start working out. Start doing push-ups. Start doing just light stuff, and before you know it, you're fucking going hard 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like we want people to not have to go like you. We want to motivate people, right? So
Yeah.
like when I train people in my profession or whatever, I tell them like, hey, do this amount of time here, there, and before you know it, they're adding more time in it, and then before you know it, they're in it. You know, so you don't want to tell people go hard right from the gate. A lot of people quit if they go hard from right from the gate. So you want to get people to ease into things, you know.
Yeah.
No. I guess I'm just built different. I like going hard right out the gate. I like getting down to the nitty gritty.
Unfortunately,
like
not everyone is.
I do-
Yeah.
I
I wish
kind
they
of
all
a-
were.
I
I wish
kind
they
of
all were,
agree.
but they're not.
You
You know.
I like getting down into the trenches, just
Yeah,
right away.
you're going
because
prone right
if-
in the mud straight off the
But
gate.
If I'm gonna take something on and it's gonna change my life, or I'm gonna do something for the betterment of myself, I'm not taking it lightly.
Right.
I am going balls to the walls.
Well,
Fucking.
But that's why we're here to talk to
No,
people.
the
you know?
reason-
because we want to figure out how can we motivate the majority of people, right? Majority of people aren't gonna go balls to the wire right from the beginning. So we're telling them, yeah, we're going balls to the wire from the beginning.
Be an issue.
Well, yeah, I mean, still though, like honestly, the majority of people are fucking lazy, so we gotta motivate them, dude.
You hear that, assholes? You're fucking lazy.
Yeah, most of you guys are
I know
fucking lazy
that.
pieces of shit. Like you guys
Hey.
aren't doing shit, dude.
I'll be honest.
Diet, workout, nutrition, fitness,
I did say
work
I
ethic,
have-
everything.
I did say I have taken about 2 weeks off of
Oh, you
just
did?
pretty
I mean,
much
I don't know
going
if
to
you
the
told
gym
him yet,
and
but yeah.
whatnot.
Me too. I took a month off, man, during my.
But it's okay to take breaks and stuff, guys.
Yeah, my
I've
stepdad
just been
would-
having a
going on.
crude adjustment to my new work and home
Yeah.
life schedule, if you will. And I'll be honest, a little bit of the seasonal depression. We're gonna dive into that in a
the
little bit.
winter blues,
Yeah, but
which makes me sad.
I acknowledge it. I understand it. I see it.
Yeah, we lack vitamin D, bro.
Which
At least in the UK, you guys all lack vitamin D, like all year round.
Take
I,
it, dude.
I,
Take
I
that.
actually got prescribed by my doctor to take a vitamin D supplement
So did
because
my
my
friend.
vitamin D was low,
So did my
which is
friend,
common
which-
for those of us in the
yeah.
Midwest. It's not a bad.
Because we got like 6 months of fucking winter. Sun goes down around 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Sometimes even all day. There's no fucking sun at all in the winter.
Yeah.
Like today, for example, there was
So-
literally no sun.
That brings me to the second main topic
Sucks.
of tonight, and that's going to be workout supplements. Now, when you hear supplements, you might think, "Oh, there's so much shit out there. There's
Yeah,
mass
your ears
gainer."
definitely perk up. I know that. Or you're taking everything under the fucking sun,
Yeah,
which honestly you should not be, because if you eat, you don't need everything
There's-
under the sun.
there's mass gainer, there's stim, no stim pre. It just slow down. Shut up the voices in your head. Listen up. Guys, when it comes down to workout supplements, there are 3 main things that are going to be the foundation of having a supplement regimen. Okay.
Yeah, you got to be on cycle and off cycle.
Well,
Shut the fuck up with that shit, dude.
hey, if you know, you know.
Stay tuned for those episodes.
the fuck out my face with that shit.
The 3 staples and foundations of workout supplements, guys, and this is according to
Good
Google,
job, mate.
but this is according to me and my personal experience.
Right, exactly.
Is,
People want to hear life experiences.
is whey protein, creatine, monohydrate, preferably. So whey protein, creatine, monohydrate, and amino acids, branch chain amino acids, BCAs.
So what?
Double
But, so a
A's.
lot of people are gonna have questions about what is the difference between the whey protein and whey isolate.
Oh yeah, sure.
I
Sorry. can dive
definitely
into that.
recommend whey
Well, whenever
isolate.
you get the chance, yeah.
No, yeah, I can dive into that right now. So, guys, whey protein, it's fast acting, fast digesting. If you start taking it for the first time, you're gonna start getting your digestive issues. You're gonna start feeling bloated. You're gonna feel gassy. You're gonna be shitting and farting a lot. Okay, guys, it's normal. It's normal. It's okay. Rule of thumb, one scoop, which is usually one serving, is probably about 25 to 30 grams of protein.
Right.
Depending on the brand.
Yeah.
It's usually about 20, 25.
Yeah, between 20 to 30.
I say 20 to 30. Yeah.
I've seen 30, but
Yeah.
I think mine right now is 25.
Right.
But
Like I said, I'm in between.
But and you guys, you want to take this generally post workout. Now, those of you that have multiple shakes throughout the day,
Jeez.
there ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, if you're on the go and you didn't have time to have a protein-filled breakfast with fats
Jeez,
and
what are you
whatnot,
working 24 fucking
and
7?
minerals?
You don't sleep?
hey man, sometimes people sleep in and they oversleep and they gotta rush to
Fuck
work.
it. Yeah, hey, you better mix some eggs and fucking drink them.
I mean, I personally do prefer meals over protein powders. And
Absolutely,
stuff.
Oh,
but again, these are supplements, right?
You're right. They're supplementing a healthy diet.
These exactly. These can take place where food and real. I wouldn't say real because this is nutritional. Where food and sustainable, real digestible food, okay, comes into play. So yeah, if you want a protein shake in the morning, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
But as long as you get the rest of your meals throughout that day.
Sure.
I used to, when I was 18 or something like that, I used to kind of think like, oh, well, hey, I could just drink a fucking mass gainer and oh, that was my meal right there.
Lord.
But now as you get older, you realize that, you eat the fucking food, the proper food and nutrition in your diet. You technically don't need any of those things.
So guys, what I used to do for many months, I used to drink this. I'm not gonna shout. I'm not gonna shout out the company, but this company that made this meal powder, right? It was a powder, right? It was 500 calorie meal because average meal should be 500 calories. It had everything. It had the steak, peas, everything in it, right? 50 grams of protein. It was meal powder, right? And I did that for many months. But guess what, guys? I got sick of it because I got sick of doing it because I would drink a protein. I would drink this meal powder, right? As a shake, and it would not keep me full for less than an hour, and I got sick of it, dude. I got so fed up with it. I'm like, dude, I'm done with this shit.
It's
dude.
not for everybody, man.
But
also,
it couldn't keep me. It couldn't keep me.
Out.
No.
No, Isaac was.
No, I
remember
was.
He came
I was.
over. He's like, yeah, man.
This was when you were.
This one I was working
There's
out.
beef in this drink. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, there was everything in it, dude. There's everything in it. Yeah. So when I was working out, I was taking this meal powder because now every morning I want to eat my eggs and oatmeal, and I would wake up every fucking day and make my eggs and oatmeal before I go to work.
Looked like baby vomit.
But it was still fucking what I needed though, and I would do it every fucking morning. And then I got to tell myself, I'm sick of this shit, dude. So I bought this fucking meal powder and I fucking drank it with milk, and then it would end up being like 700 calories. Like milk can be like 200 calories or whatever.
Yeah, milk, dude. Milk is
But
fucking
it's
phenomenal.
nutritional.
For
It's got a lot of
Absolutely,
healthy,
right.
It's got a lot of healthy fats in it.
Right.
So,
And I would drink this, and I still, even with the milk, and sometimes I would drink a water, which is like less calories, obviously no calories, but even with the milk, I still would be hungry a year later because you're drinking fluids, man. And then you're still drinking fluids. Yes, it's breaking down. It has the beef. It has everything in it. But dude, man, I'm telling you, man, I am a solid believer in drink or eat full fucking meals, dude. Meals that keep you full, that keep you going. And that's what I do right now on a carnivore diet.
Yeah, and
I'm never going back to that kind of shit.
having real food, guys, is going to be obviously
Nothing beats it, dude.
Number one for any goals you have fitness-wise is the food you take.
That's true.
Dude,
A lot of you,
I'm gonna bring up Rich Piana real quick. Rest in peace, Rich Piana. But this fucking one video he did inspired the fuck out of me, dude. He fucking had a fucking drone camera fly by him.
Shit.
Still, this message was so strong. He had fucking drone camera fly by him, and he said, "Look, guys, I can sell you guys. I have a fan base now. I can sell you guys on buying my fucking kind of protein powder and this and that. But I'm not doing that because the real thing to do is to eat fucking meals. That's what he fucking said in this video. It's still up on YouTube right now. He did this video 10 plus years ago. The fucking best thing to do is eat fucking meals, guys. I'm not trying to fucking sell you on a fucking protein powder shake.
But yet I made my own protein shake.
I don't know if he did or not, but still, he still has some things, yeah. But specifically, he didn't sell you on fucking meal powders and shit like that because he said, yo, the best thing to do is eat fucking meals, dude.
Yeah, you get all the shit that you see in supplements from meals.
That's what he said.
And guys, I'm gonna
That's
be
why
honest.
people loved him,
You
dude.
don't need some giant
he was
supplement
fucking real.
stack. You really don't. Creatine monohydrate. It has to be monohydrate because all the other shit is a lot of competition. Everything you see on the market is competition between other sellers.
It's just
Okay, other companies and
fillers.
sellers. It's a lot of filler stuff. Get creatine monohydrate because it's been studied on for years and years and years and years,
Dude,
perhaps
honestly,
even decades.
So
Absolutely.
going back to history, the
Um,
first fucking protein powder was started by I forget which company it was, but with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they told him, hey, you're gonna be our logo for this, and then that's how it was invented, man.
Wow.
That's when it started coming on.
Yeah,
you know?
because you can use a face of marketing for, and
Right.
Arnold was one of the biggest ever,
Right.
ever, even
so
till this
so
fucking
they started
day
doing
ever.
that back in the 70s, and that's how
Mr.
that's how it
Levy,
got going.
Well,
I think it was with whey protein or something.
I think you're a
Um,
little misinformed here, or maybe you're just a little off.
probably.
The first ever protein product. It was introduced in the 1950s. It was called Johnson's High Protein Food. British doctor Robert Robinson created the first protein powder in the 1930s to assist malnourished patients. So protein powder was again made as a supplement, something you could add to your diet.
Yeah,
for
notice
those
the
that
key
were
words there.
malnourished.
Add to your diet. I know I have well, me and Isaac, we have a buddy that kind of looks to it like, hey, how do I gain weight? How do I do this? Like, should I just take mass gainer or should I just dude, you gotta eat. You gotta eat.
So
I'm not gonna recommend taking a supplement or a fucking mass gainer, even though I used to when I was
Arnold
younger.
probably came out with a bunch of shit and probably perfected it to
Well,
like
I
what
mean,
it is
I
now.
will say this though.
Well,
It
Bill, I
got
definitely
popularized when
agree.
Arnold came around in the 70s, and then that's when whey protein and all these other protein products became really, really popular. Yeah, there's a guy that did it back in the decades, but I guess my point was it got really, really popular when Arnold got on the face of these protein powders. That's when it got popular.
Well, yeah, because he was one of the biggest at the fucking
right. So that was my point though.
time
yeah,
of that
so,
marketing.
like I said, Billy brought up doing some research real quick. And,
It's like
it came out in the 30s, right? You said
this one guy, I'm not gonna say his
1930s.
name.
right.
Yeah.
So
Fucking asshole, but
right when fucking King Kong came out, So but
Um,
yeah,
they use
So-
like these ripped jack people for their marketing, but they don't even use the shit that they market. So be aware
guys,
of that.
whey protein,
Isolate.
isolate if you can, yeah.
Which you can.
Absolutely phenomenal supplement that you can add and incorporate
to a great
into-
diet.
Yes. Now, what I generally do, I mean, for those of you that maybe are new to getting into the whole supplement thing, I like to take my protein shakes with just my protein powder, maybe some peanut butter powder for added calories and added protein, and I like peanut butter. And I don't use milk personally. I've always used water because I don't want that milk sitting in my stomach and making me upset. I'm not lactose intolerant. It's just with the whey
It's a
whey
little- it's a
protein.
little heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
yeah.
Thick.
And obviously with the water, it's 0 calories. So it kind of sits better.
It does.
Yeah, you can really gulp this shit down.
You generally want to
But,
take your protein shake like a half hour.
I'm Billy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut you off. I do not recommend. There's kind of a large window between even your
this is why
your
I
post
disagree
workout.
with Justin on this.
So there was people, years ago, people would just even maybe till this day, but people would go and they would work out, man. They would rush back to their fucking car, man, start chugging a fucking protein shake, man. They threw that shit all up and everything. There's a bit of a window there.
Your body's still
I don't
working.
think there's
Your body's still burning shit.
This is why I disagree
Yeah.
with Justin on.
but I I don't think there's look.
Me and him disagree on this
your-
for years.
You hit your daily intake of protein. Okay, now I'm not gonna say fucking all day from like 8 in the morning till like 2 a.m. or some kind of shit like that, but just your daily intake.
people
people
disagree anyway.
8 a.m. to fucking 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Something like that. Get your daily intake. I'd recommend 0.7 to about
Okay, so so you
1 gram.
But here's the
0.7
thing,
grams to 1
Justin,
gram
man.
per pound of body weight.
You're talking about okay, there's a window. There's a 24 to 48 hour window. Yes, we know that. But to optimize.
So go in there.
So get it quicker.
As soon
Take
as
it down quicker.
As soon as you fucking leave that gym, you better be chugging that fucking protein. And then if you throw it up,
well, Jesus Christ!
you
I don't
better
think
do it the next
I hope you don't live that far from a gym because you can get home. In
Some
15
people
minutes and
do,
still-
man.
and
Some
still do
people
it.
fucking do.
Like
Like
I
me
said.
personally, I know I work out at home, but I'm not really hungry in that 30-minute window, even to an hour window. So I take my protein kind of an hour later, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours later. And that's what I do. I mean, there's still that window frame. So, I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to get the absolute benefit, optimize it, dude, you better chug that fucking shit during your workout.
I mean,
But
I would say
I
the
think
general
it's
rule
still-
of thumb for those of you newer coming in, or maybe those of you that are maybe doing it a little differently, I always say I try to get it within 30 minutes up to, like Justin said, up to 2 hours post-workout. That's where I've seen, and I believe research-wise, I'd have to look it up to be exact. I'm not a scientist, but that's where it's going to be optimized the most.
There's a lot of shit that goes around in the fitness community, and that's why you're watching this channel. Because
Yeah.
we're here to give you not bullshit
We're out here.
and not controversy or anything like that.
okay, so if you listen to everything we just said right now, so you go do a test right now. You go do a fucking you go do experiment. You go fucking get home or no. Like I said,
What?
I've seen people leave the
It was
gym.
funny.
They get in the fucking car and they start drinking that
Yeah,
protein
bro, they
powder.
start chugging that
It's
shit, dude.
with
They
the-
fucking throw up
Right, go.
everywhere.
So guess what? You go do that, right? And you go wait 2 hours. What works better for you? Whatever works better for you, go for it, right?
Yeah.
That's what
Like
I say.
I said, I do an
That's what I
hour
say.
to 2 hours. Like,
I
bro.
like I said, I kind of disagree with Justin. I say you should. It's the quicker the better. But hey, try both. A/B test. See what works.
I mean,
better.
if you want
A or
quicker, the
B.
better. Fucking do it
See what
during your
works.
workout. Be drinking your damn
Because
protein during
I
it.
know when I was working out, and I would
I
eat
don't
as
ever
soon as I
recommend
can. I drink my shit as soon as I can. I eat as soon as I can. And guess what? I was gaining muscle. And if Justin gained muscle too, what works for you, man? See what works for you.
Yeah.
His-
do a little experiment.
Mine's or his. A or B. See what works.
It depends on
know?
you. I do
Right.
like I know Sam Sulek is preaching this a lot.
And I
Like
disagree.
partial,
I disagree with Sam Sulek's diet in a way.
full partial reps and versus like a full stretch. I see if you guys really want to dive deep in this, I know Jeff Nippert has a really great video on that breaking down the
Jeff
science of it,
Nippert's- Yeah.
which he's more
But
of a
here's,
science
but here's
guy.
the thing. though,
but-
Here's the thing. Why I want to talk about Sam Sulek tonight because the problem is a lot of people they'll watch the nutrition and they'll watch him eat. People like to watch other people eat, like mukbang and shit.
Ugh,
They'll
fuck
watch.
off.
They'll watch him eat.
Fuck right off.
Yeah, exactly.
You-
They'll watch.
you
They'll
nasty little.
Yeah,
fucks
but the
out there.
problem is these guys they have videos on just eating and they have videos on just working out. And guess what? Some people watch the videos on just eating, and some people watch the videos on just working out only, right? And never watch the other. And the problem is a lot of times in his videos he's eating fucking big bowls of cereal. He's eating good shit too. He talks about eggs and how many eggs he eats and this and that, and that's great. Of course, that's great. Like I said, steak and eggs, motherfucker. But the problem is when he's just eating big bowls of cereal, like not everyone can get away with that, dude. Like he's got it, and like I said, he's not just eating cereal, but he's eating a lot of good things too. But he's eating a lot of cereal, and I don't recommend eating big bowls of cereal, man. It's a lot of carbs, a lot of sugar, and the only protein you're getting is from the fucking milk, and you're still getting fat from the protein or fat from the milk. So I don't recommend eating fucking bowls of cereal. I don't recommend it. It's processed. It's garbage. I don't like it. Milk is so processed, but milk is still pretty decent. I recommend eating fucking whole meals. If you're not in a carnivore like me, eat a balanced fucking macro fucking meal.
You younger kids can get away with it because trust me, I did too.
And
when I
he's
was
young
around
too. He's like
18,
24
19 years old. When you get older, man, you're kind of less athletic unless you've been athletic kind of your whole life. But I started working out when I was 18, and I was on and off here and there a lot of times. But yeah, I was eating a bunch of shit, man. Just a bunch of fucking shit. 3-4 times a day, just stuffing the shit out of my face, man. I ain't getting any really that much fat, to be honest.
All right, guys.
It was more muscle than fat, but
All right, so I want to say this, guys. We're at 2.5 hours. Okay, so
Jesus Christ.
yes, this is the longest episode ever.
So far.
2 hours and 40 minutes to be exact. Okay.
We also had buffering time at the beginning.
No, I combined both.
What you mean?
40 minutes plus an hour and 30 minutes. I mean, whatever time that is. It might be 2 hours and 10 minutes, but still, it's fucking long.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
That's fine. We have a lot of good content that we're talking about, man.
shit. Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
Hey, man, I'm the one's gonna edit this shit. I'm the one's gonna edit this shit.
I
Alright.
lost my train of thought, man. You know what?
I'm the one's gonna edit this shit. Alright.
Isaac
Fucking
killed it.
shit, man.
Oh
I don't
my
give a fuck.
God.
I don't give a fuck. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Fuck all you guys. I'm the one that's gonna edit this shit. Alright. It's gonna take me 5 hours to fucking export this fucking video.
It'll be
Yeah,
up
man.
tomorrow. Don't
and
worry.
This is goddamn quality content for these folks out here watching.
We have fucking 2 hours plus of quality content. Don't worry about
All
it.
right, so guys, obviously, like
Well,
they
Ration
both
drunk,
have
we up.
said, like Isaac has beat to a dead fucking pulp. Food is obviously the best. Okay, we get it.
I mean, it's like 9% of the battle, to be honest.
We get it. We're talking about supplements. People want to know what supplements to take. if they're
Yes,
gonna be
the most
working
top
out.
supplements, and honestly, guys, it's going to be a simple fucking dried out answer. Creatine monohydrate, creatine monohydrate. It's been studied for decades.
Huh?
Fucking whey protein isolate. And I recommend pre-workout over BCAAs. Now, with the pre-workout, take any pre-workout you want. But I'm not going to shout out any brands there because fuck you. You didn't pay us yet. But, however, don't take that shit every day because you're going to, of course, there's caffeine in there. It's just like coffee. Become addicted to it. And then your body's going to start to rely on that pre-workout, which means you're going to keep taking it every day.
Some
Which
of
means
them
you're going to
have-
buy it more frequently. Blah, blah, blah.
Some have stimulants in it to help.
Yeah.
Produce pumps.
Especially a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So I would take it when you
That's
absolutely
true.
necessarily are like, man, like you kind of got shit sleep that night. And you're really fucking tired, but you got to hit that workout in. That's when I do recommend that. So don't be taking the pre-workout every day thinking like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm gonna hit like fucking 80 reps now, because you took a pre-workout. It's not how shit works.
No, that's
I would do
hard
like
to
2
do,
scoops, and it still didn't make me cracked out.
So, whey protein. Take it after a workout. Generally, 30 minutes to 60 minutes is the window.
Yeah,
2
you want to throw
hours
that
is-
extra window in there.
2 hours
Yeah.
is okay.
Don't be chugging it, dude. You're gonna shit yourself. You're gonna throw up everywhere.
If you're curious, I take 50. Ballpark is 50 grams of protein, with water, and
Shit, you
to
got
go
a
into the
bucket in
next
there, bro.
to go into the next foundation of your top 3 supplements they
And,
should be taking.
Oh,
if
by
you
the
wanna
way,
get
just
into
want to
it.
recommend Billy. Sorry to cut you off, but you guys, you don't have to go to like any of the big health companies. So I'm not gonna shout out either. Don't go buying your protein for $100 a fucking pop or any of that shit. Go to Walmart, just Walmart, Jewel, whatever. Anywhere they sell just whey protein isolate, bro. Just grab it. It's you don't have to spend all this,
No,
this
yeah, 'cause
$80 a fucking tub or
because a
some
lot
shit.
of times nowadays you're
It's all,
you're paying for the fucking brand.
Yeah, it's
dude.
all branding, marketing
Yeah.
company. That's why there's so many supplements. So
We'll
please go ahead, Billy.
We will go over that
Well, yeah.
in detail.
We'll go more in depth.
Separate videos,
Future
guys.
episodes.
We will be going over some stuff now. Keep
Yeah.
in mind.
We are gonna go to stores talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
We need to tell people about this.
So
Yeah, I just wanted to quick little.
whey protein, creatine
shit.
monohydrate, amino acids, BCAAs.
Or a pre-workout.
Well, let me get
Like I
this
said,
because that can kind of just watch. So guys,
go for it.
yeah,
I'll
just
watch
shut the fuck up.
I'll watch it.
Hey, let the fucking guy speak for once. God damn, you always cut people off.
You do, motherfucker.
Man,
I do.
No.
No, wait.
It's that insecurity
These
kicking in,
guys.
man.
But bullshit, dog. You fucking always cut me off. Fuck you.
When you're
fight?
blabbering for 3 hours and I got something to say that's kind of important to
Man,
people.
bullshit. You do this all
Yeah.
the time. All right, cat fight.
And I ain't catting shit.
Yeah, why don't you eat my cat? All right.
You guys
go
are bit. That's
What?
crazy.
Shit.
I've been
Alright.
giving two signals, man. You just don't take
Second
the bait.
foundation of supplements. Holy fuck. Creatine monohydrate. Guys, everybody recommends, if you read the labeling and the packaging, take it before you work out. Which is fine. Hey, do whatever you want to do.
Really have to.
There was some doctor on the Joe Rogan podcast. He was talking about taking it post workout, and I was like, wow,
Creatine?
Yeah.
Your body produces creatine naturally, by the way.
It does,
gentlemen.
and it's also found in red meat,
Mm-hmm.
naturally. So, my protein shakes. Two scoops of whey protein, water, 1 scoop of creatine. Now, guys, if you're going to be taking creatine, there is a loading period with it. I had somebody I work with that actually ask me about creatine just recently, and I mean, I'm no expert, but
No, you know what you know.
I know what works for me. And I told him, hey, you honestly go to Walmart. You can get the 6-star brand creatine monohydrate. I like getting the unflavored, so it mixes well in my protein shakes. It doesn't affect the flavor of my shake. There's going to be a loading process, though, a loading period. So for the first, I think 1 to like 3 days, you're going to have to take 3 scoops here, and
That was
then
for 2 weeks.
and then 2 scoops here. Well, maybe depending on the brand, I guess. I don't know. My brand that I've been using, it was like for 3 days, I believe. But
Did it look like-
I've been taking it for a while, so
Did it look
I
like-
haven't
did
had
it-
to load again.
Yeah.
You know,
Did it look like this?
Ugh.
The fuck is that?
You guys got to remember, you got to
Big ass
cycle.
port scheme.
You got to cycle on and off creatine as well.
Yeah, cycling on and off of creatine, guys, that can definitely stimulate growth. So I've been taking my creatine post workout, and I've been noticing that my gains are showing more. I'm 300 something pounds. Right now I weighed myself 2 weeks ago. I was 314. September 15th I was 324.
Holy
so
shit!
I'm getting
Well,
there slowly but surely.
Honestly, that was sarcastic bullshit.
So
'cause
how much
a
do
lot
we
of
all
people-
weigh?
A lot of people are saying they cycle.
314 for me.
What do you weigh,
Oh,
Justin?
fuck, man. 175.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn,
Around
I
it.
still weigh more than you.
175.
Fuck, ain't that
But,
I'm 178.
We're like 5'10", 5'11". Me and
Yeah,
Isaac at
you
least.
guys
I know
are
Billy's like
shorties,
fucking
but-
6'something", so.
I'm
that's why-
5'11", 6 feet. I say it's 6 feet for the bitches. All right.
Man, well, now that I know the truth, so.
You keep fucking telling me in fucking a minute.
So, taking creatine post workout.
Yeah, man,
I believe some of the directions on some brands say take it beforehand, maybe a half hour before.
I've never heard of that, man, to be honest.
See, I have here and there, and
Yeah,
I thought it was weird.
I think it is. It's not a pre-workout, bro. Just take it fucking
No.
after, man. It your body produces it anyway.
And for those of
You
you
don't-
curious as to what creatine does, it helps.
It absorbs.
Excuse me, sorry.
It absorbs water.
Yeah,
Water
it
retention.
It helps draw muscle
Water
I'm
ret-
sorry, draw
water retention.
water to the muscles. Helps
Yeah.
with the pumps, guys.
That's why you guys need to drink water when you're. More water when
it
you're.
helps with stamina and endurance, strength,
Yeah.
and if you're looking for that aesthetic,
So
you want to like cut or like tone up, but you also want to get big. Guys, creatine is the way to go.
I don't.
Helps with muscle endurance, exercise performance,
So-
brain function, blood sugar control. I mean, there's just a whole list of benefits.
And this is
for it.
monohydrate. There's been
Phenomenal.
studies on this
Yes.
extensively. So none of these supplements are really FDA tested, but monohydrate is definitely the way to go. Anything else that tries to sell you is just company, money, and competition brand.
Yeah,
it's basically
it's
what you're
just-
paying for. It's just sell you on shit. I know.
It's bogus
I went
bullshit.
into a store and dude was trying to sell me in like $80 fucking vitamins. And I was
For
like,
what?
yeah, okay. Never mind, bro.
So, guys,
For commission, that's why he sold it.
Oh yeah, no shit. Like, hey, I
I
just
do
wanted
the
to see
same
what he would
shit.
say. So, guys,
I'm gonna sell
yeah.
you too because I'm trying to.
Especially you younger crowd out there, you guys think you have to take all that fucking crazy ass special shit, man. You spend like $100 on a tub of
Yeah.
fucking protein. but-
Unnecessary. So that brings me to the third branch, the third foundation of supplements, at least for me, is branch chain amino acids, BCAs, guys. This is something that you take for recovery and energy. Honestly, I don't take it as a pre-workout. It doesn't give me the energy like a pre-workout does. Why I take it is because it helps keep me energized, keep me hydrated throughout the day. I have a half-gallon, like a big jug that I refill every day, and I always put a serving of my aminos in it, and I fill it up with water, and I drink that throughout the day when I'm at work. When I leave work, that's empty. I fill it up again with water. I go to the gym.
I think you say half down with orange juice.
Talk about vitamin C overload, my God.
Fucking hell. And a lot of sugar. Your body doesn't know the difference between added sugar and regular sugar, just to let you know. It still sees it as sugar. A lot of people out there, they'll say, oh, well, this doesn't have added sugar. Dude, it's still 30 grams sugar, whether it's added sugar or just fucking regular sugar.
Yeah, sugar is sugar.
Sugar is sugar, man. Your body doesn't know the difference.
So, as far as brands of BCAs go, honestly, I just like house brands of certain companies or stores. I like flavors for mine generally. So BCAs, guys, it's super important for muscle recovery. If you pair it with creatine and whey protein, you can't go wrong there. I like having it throughout the day because it's going to help me recover from my workout from the previous day. It's gonna keep building up my recovery, from my workout from the day prior. Then I go work out again that night. Okay, cool. Then I take my shake with my creatine. The next day, BCAs, water, hydration. Hydration is the biggest key.
But
here.
for you younger crowd out there, don't think it's some magical fucking shit that you're taking. No matter what brand you buy. I remember when I was young, and I used to think that shit too. Like, oh man, if I take all this shit, it's gonna make you fucking jacked or big. The creatine, it might make you push like an extra 1 rep or 2 reps on your set. But even though that does count, not gonna lie, it does matter because you go harder than last time, and that's what fucking counts. But don't think it's some magical fucking potions they got on the market, man. Because honestly, there is no magical potion on the market. Because if it was, it would be illegal. Which is why the other stuff is illegal, because it actually works. Which we're not endorsing nor recommending, nor should you ever take it. But I just want to throw that out there because I remember I used to be hell-bent on that stuff. Like, oh man, I make sure I'm taking this fucking proper protein powder. I'm taking these BCAAs, this pre-workout, man. Oh shit, it has creatine in it. You're really hell-bent on it, and you guys really don't have to be. Just go to Walmart, get your basic stuff if you feel the necessary or the need, because you're not eating as many meals, or your diet is kind of off, which you do have to fix, by the way. Don't think it's some magical potion stuff. I know a lot of these kids, and I do want to say that, Billy, because a lot of these kids nowadays, they start working out, and they're like, oh shit, hey, what do you guys recommend for some protein? What do you guys recommend for this? And they get every supplement under the sun, and it's not really necessary.
How about
you're
some
eating
beef
food
and eggs?
Yes, you're eating the fucking basic fucking
Steak
food.
and chicken, you sons of bitches.
You're getting all that stuff in there.
If you guys don't do,
Even though, yes, I do take whey protein.
Carnivore diet, baby.
I do as well. If
But-
you guys don't put in the work, the supplements that you add to your diet or your lifestyle, as I like to call it, they will not work. You need to put in the work. You need to work so you can reap the benefits of said products.
Yeah. So don't feel like it's necessary, but it is a little bit extra. I do the whey protein because I like to make sure that I hit my daily intake of protein. Which I said 0.7 to
calories as well.
1 gram per pound of body weight.
Shit, all you do carnivore diet and you get this plenty. Fuck, you get all the protein you need. Fuck.
All the protein and fats, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
200
guys,
plus.
we are gonna now dive into, as you know,
The outro?
If you shut up, bitch. If you
Does he look like a bitch?
I guess so.
well, do you? if you've
Yeah, I
been,
gotta gain some muscle.
if you've been following us the entire time, or you're new to the channel, then
Thank you.
Then you either know, or you're about to find out that at the end of every episode we go over a men's mental health topic. Sometimes they're in detail. Sometimes we kind of brush over it. Sometimes they're really hard to talk about.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
That shit throws you out, doesn't it?
This one is, I wouldn't say hard to talk about, but
I guess
this is one that I am going through right now, and it's the seasonal depression. Now, don't get me wrong, I am diagnosed clinically depressed.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, therapy and medication.
Take
to help.
antidepressants.
Yeah, I do.
Fuck.
I am medicated. I do go to therapy. I'm not ashamed of any of that. But so those of you out there that are in my steps,
Fuck,
are in my
what?
shoes like
Fuck.
that, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially here in the
it's
UK.
Okay.
He said here in the UK. You.
We're on the other side of the pond.
It's basically like the fucking UK over here. It's always dark in the winter, man. It sucks.
So
This son of a bitch.
Infected.
As soon as that winter hit, man,
Fucking
it's
retard.
Man, dude, it just brings you
You know,
down.
taking me to fucking therapy too. Dog. I need help, man. Fuck. I'm sick of this shit.
I think everybody can kind of use some kind of therapy.
I definitely need, man. Hey, man, let me know when
Yeah.
you're going again. I need help, dog.
finding
And,
finding a therapist. I mean, it's like
I need help.
it's like shoe shopping. You try a pair on, you like it, stick with it. If you don't like it, go get a different pair. Right? No, don't be ashamed of that. It's all right.
I need her to help me. I'm a fucker afterwards.
So,
Goddamn,
the seasonal depression is a real thing,
Grab him by the pussy.
and if you do suffer from depression itself, seasonal depression is more of like an added stressor to it.
Just drinking
Oh
my
man,
alcohol.
hell of a combination.
Like Justin said, winter comes and everything's dark and gloomy. It's cold. No
Yeah,
one's
it's
out.
fucking dark all day. Damn it.
30 days
one's
a night.
outside.
You ever seen the movie 30 Days a Night?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell, I love that movie.
So, just want you guys to know it's normal to go through this right now.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you gotta make the best of it. Don't feel down in
You
the
know-
dumps like fucking 6
Okay,
months
so
of all winter.
I want to be able to finish about this. I have a good, genuine point. I want to talk about my personal life after he's done.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Take your time, man.
like the last couple weeks, like I said, I've been trying to adjust to my work and home life, with the new job and the new schedule, the new shift, and all that. Seasonal depression has been setting in for me pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I put on a front at work. I put on a face, generally for everybody, and then I come home and I just sit in the dark and it's quiet, it's peaceful, and that's when I'm just like,
Yeah.
all right, the world's off. I'm good. It's tough, man. Yeah. I mean,
kind of
it's,
agree, man. It sounds like you're annoyed with people.
I have a general
I
distrust and
get a-
distaste for
Yeah.
people, humans,
Well,
society.
Yeah, especially your field.
Well, I have zero tolerance for assholes, disrespect,
Yeah,
and outright stupidity, or
Yeah.
maybe I should reword that, ignorance.
I think it bothers me more in the winter than it does like in the summer. To be honest,
Absolutely.
like I get in these weird moods where I'm just like so fucking fed up with people. It doesn't matter who they are. I'm like just kind of fed up with people,
Like, just shut the fuck
and
up.
I just kind of like spend time alone. And
I don't
and
care if you call me 10 times. I'm not answering.
Yeah.
You know, these guys.
I do have my days too, Billy, where I also do that, and I think it's okay for some of you out there. I'm not saying ignore people and go in a fucking rabbit hole and just hide, but I would say me and Billy have our days where we just kind of ignore everybody
guys,
and
it's
take
funny because these
mental-
guys are talking about themselves, but like I want to talk about myself next. But yeah, keep going, man, because I got some shit to say.
Well, thanks, Isaac, for pointing that out. It's kind of what our discussion is. It's for everybody to join in, especially the audience.
I want to go in for a bit. You know?
Who feel the
All right,
same way that we do.
Fuck y'all, I'm going right now. Okay, guys. So if you look at my TikTok videos, if you look at me on TikTok, period. If you look at me on YouTube, whatever you want to look at from me. All right. So I lost like 80 something pounds in the last year or whatever, you know. It changed me a lot mentally. It really did. I went through a lot of mental struggles, I guess, the past year. But one thing I realized was when I was fat, being 260, I didn't give a fuck what it was. I don't care if it was 30 days of night, 30 days of hell, 30 days of fucking sun. I was happy regardless because I had food multiple times a day to keep me happy. And now that I don't have those foods that I enjoyed anymore, now I can go back to being a regular person and feeling emotions that most people feel. Now I was clouded, distorted those fucking feelings for so many years. Actually, my whole life, actually.
Yeah.
So now that I'm 29 years old, I finally got to experience these feelings this year in 2024. You know, and it hit me all at once. And I'm not gonna lie. Right now, to this day, I'm still struggling with myself. Hey, that background. But yeah, so I'm still struggling with myself. If the past 2.5 hours, I'm sure you guys know what our background looks like. But I've been struggling with myself this whole year. I'm still struggling with myself right now. And I had food to help me cope with my whole life, my whole fucking almost three decades of my life to help me with any kind of problems. If I ever felt shitty, I go eat food. If I ever felt any kind of way, food. So now that I don't have that as a necessary cope, now I deal with my problems like everyone else does. But like any person that has never dealt with them before, it's like a new world, you know what I'm saying? So in my life, I help a lot of people out in my life. I help a lot of people out, but now, for the first time in my life, I'm trying to help myself out for the first time. And it's something I have to learn how to deal with, just like everyone else on this table, and just like you as well. You have something in your life that you have to deal with personally. And whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And, something that we like to say, suffer or suffer, man. You either suffer in a good way, you suffer in a bad way, you know? So pick your kind of suffer. So I hope it's in a good way, because you don't want to go out in the bad suffer way, you know? So figure out how to deal with your fucking problems, man, or you're gonna die, man, mentally, you know? Suffer or suffer, man.
We're just really fucking struggle.
That's my like I said, I've used food my whole fucking life, dude. No doubt about it. You know?
Here's the thing, that's proof of that, because Isaac we hung out for many years, and Isaac, when he was a big boy, you know, he would say, "Oh man, Justin, how are you tired? Like, man, I feel the same every day," and you know, I was like, well, I have no idea why Isaac feels the same every day. But once I've noticed that, you know, Isaac started doing his diet, which was the keto at first, and then now it's the carnivore, I'm like, man, well, now you're starting to actually feel emotions and kind of see things as a human being. And I realized it was the coping mechanism of food, that crutch that Isaac always relied on. It was the indulging.
Right, and this is why I wanted to bring this up,
of you
guys.
out there
I
as
want to bring
well.
this because, like I said, our last topic is men's mental health, and honestly, this is like my biggest
Yeah, that's
men's mental
honestly
health of my fucking life.
one of your biggest
You know what I'm saying?
hurdles
Of my life.
right now in the moment. Yes.
I'm still having a hard time with it right now, you know? So I'm not, like I said, we're not fucking saints here, you know what I'm saying? You're not a saint either. You're going to be going through something. Right now you're going through something as you watch this video. Right now, as I'm fucking giving you this video, I'm going through something. We're fucking saints, man. We're just
Isaac
regular
feels
people.
he
All of us
feels
just
anger,
regular
he
people.
feels sadness, he feels upset,
Yes,
he feels
absolutely.
happy, he feels joy.
Absolutely everything.
All the human emotions that you feel, now Isaac feels because you did not have that crutch. Just like when people are constantly getting high or something like that.
Right,
They
right,
don't
exactly.
know how to be sober because you're constantly fucking high. And yeah, I know a lot of you idiots are gonna comment down below like, "Oh, what's wrong with smoking weed?" Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, fuck yourself. You're still getting high.
Still like
Okay,
a dope in a way,
so
you know?
fuck you. None of us do that shit. But
I feel like you got something to say, Billy. Go for it. Man. I see the
Billy look
mental
agitated.
brewing inside of you.
man, I gotta piss, man. Am I allowed to
Go.
piss?
I want to go get my own drinks and take a piss. So yeah, you should go take a piss.
Well, I'm asking King Billy over here.
Man,
if I'm
fuck
allowed to
him. Go
piss.
fuck use the damn bathroom. Dog.
Fuck me, huh?
Yes, go. I did. Go use the fucking bathroom, man.
That's crazy.
I like instigating.
You know,
Fucking easy with some people.
All right, yeah. If you want to spit game, go ahead, bro.
No, man, just with the holidays coming up.
But
it's
man, is that
pretty
stressing
rough
you?
On, I gotta work, which I'm used to missing
Well,
holidays, with
I'm
my
not gonna say anything,
job.
but well, yeah,
But
you're
no, it's just
you're
tough
called
with,
into duty.
it's-
so.
Yeah, it's just tough with the whole custody thing. But well, like the mug says, it is what it is.
It is what it is when it's out of your control.
Well,
But when there's also a lot of things in your control,
so you bring up the custody
so
thing.
not
So
everything
Billy,
you do in your life is
you
is
want
what
to talk
it
about that
is.
another show because I'm sure not people know what you mean by the custody stuff. So you talk about
Well,
that.
they don't
Another
fucking.
episode,
They
sure.
don't need to fucking.
I don't know if
damn
you-
no, at least not right now.
I don't know if you did before, but like I said,
It
you
is
know.
what it is.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, maybe one day we'll go in depth about personal stuff, but yeah,
That's why Billy sucks in that mug.
hey, whatever,
It's
know.
empty.
Mine is too, unfortunate.
Well, guys, this brings us to the end of episode 7 of Motivation. This was probably by
Goddamn,
far our
man.
longest episode.
Yeah, at least.
We do apologize for the technical difficulty that we had.
Yeah. Hey man, we doing all the shit ourselves, so hey, cut us a little bit of slack at least.
Man,
like
Just a
like
little
I
bit.
said,
a little tiny bit.
I think I live in a slum, I guess. So I have
you
no
know,
idea.
you fucking
I
stupid.
have no idea.
They're doing construction outside,
yo, I'm surprised.
so it's fucking with the
we'll
power
talk
in
about
this
after the
bitch.
show, but yeah, we'll talk about the show. but
Yeah. No, we're just talking shit.
yeah.
But guys, thank you for tuning in with us here for episode 7. This was a long one. With some
Yeah, hey, if you stayed all the way till the end, man, we really, truly, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate you.
Look,
And thank you for watching.
as I'm talking, this is 2 hours and 45 minutes. If you stay, you're a fucking G, nigga. We're not Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I swallowed that word, but yeah, we're not Joe Rogan.
no.
Well, hey, you do the editing,
I
so
try. I can't.
all this shit's raw, boy. Thank you for tuning in and staying until the very end. And please, go ahead and hit the little subscribe button, the big
Like-
red button
like,
down below,
share,
because it
comment,
does help
and
us.
subscribe, baby.
It does help us so we can give more quality content just like this to you guys.
That's right.
Because this is why we're doing it. It's for you.
I
And
do
go
have a good
follow
time
us
doing
on
this
all our
as well.
socials. Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram,
TikTok.
Well,
TikTok.
tell them the name, man.
As long as TikTok is still up in America, I don't know if you heard, but they're gonna be.
Oh,
please.
shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
we'll talk
you know
about that
what?
another time.
Guess
Like-
what? If
it's
it's,
like
still up
OnlyFans,
next
you know?
month, we'll talk about it.
They were gonna take the OnlyFans, but they never did.
Yeah.
You can find us on Facebook at Brotivation Podcast.
And
You can find us on Instagram at Brotivation Bros, I believe is the name of the page. It's still being worked on, so bear with us there.
It's a very active account. Yeah.
Isaac, what's our TikTok handle here?
Our TikTok is Brotivation Brothers.
Brotivation.
At
And if you
Motivation
ever
Brothers,
want
yep.
to email us to talk about anything specific or any kind of topics that you may have questions on, please email us at brotivation012@gmail.com.
That's right.
Or email or text us messages on the Instagram.
Yeah, or
We'll get back
write
to
in
you
the
quick.
comments down below.
Yep, comments. You send us messages on any of the socials, guys. We're gonna see that, all three of us, and we're also on YouTube, obviously,
Especially the Instagram.
at Brotivation. So
Yep. So if you're watching this video, like, subscribe, and if you disliked it, hey, let us know. So now for next time we know what to do better.
yeah, so we'll go fuck ourselves. So thank you guys once again. Appreciate it. And as always,
happy holidays, man.
Yeah.
If you guys celebrate that.
Merry Christmas to you filthy animals. All right, guys.
Remember,
Eat,
lift,
and conquer.
Prohibition out, baby. That was a long one, gentlemen.
Remember,
I looked over at him.
say something else.